God, it's been like half a year since I've DM'd. I'm gonna be so rusty. Okay, let's get started. So each of you are currently in different locations as your letters have assigned you these different addresses to go to. These are to direct you to the school, but it's more so directing you towards like a portal of some kind or some roundabout way of getting to the school, like a first little test, which I will not make you roll for because otherwise you'd be out of the entire campaign. You're welcome. But you can imagine a camera zooming in on this really dark forest, lightning over the top of it. It looks like a very villainous place. And you see this almost like this person that looks almost like a ninja dressed in this leather armor painted red with a bit of black. Their face is covered in wraps as they step into this forest. You notice a little red and gold ring on their finger light up and they vanish into thin air, appearing in front of a university. You guys are trying to make your way there currently. And much is known about this university, but more is unknown. Across the realms, many adventurers come and go without receiving the respect they deserve, and the Maxim Adventurers University seeks to chronicle the tales of the forgotten by providing undeniable proof and recognition to only the most elite of adventurers. The origin of the university is filled to the brim with myth, not really anyone able to claim what it was for. Some claim that a group of adventurers who wanted to be celebrities started it out of annoyance of not getting the fame they deserved. Another claimed that it's a powerful dragon that invented the university to raise a bunch of warriors that could one day give them a decent fight. But the only truth out of this university that's undeniable is that the graduates from the school stand at the peaks of skill, strength, and stardom. For a multitude of reasons, 100 students have been chosen this year to make their way to the campus due to a letter pointing them towards a specific address. Or so they think. And now I'm going to do my first roll of the campaign, looking at how many players I have to decide. I have to roll a d5, my first illegal dice. To see who we go to
This is
first.
why we're not. This is why we do a mix of rolling.
Hey, I have real dice in front of me.
No, I'll get my real dice too.
Alright. So.
Open my fucking game bag and a fucking slinky fell out of it.
So
Sorry.
we're going to start with Holly as Caden. Tell me a little about where Caden is currently going. He's got like a little beginner adventure going on to try and get his way to the school. And describe to me how Caden looks, please.
Sure. Caden is a just about 6 foot, probably more like 5'8", but he's claiming 6. Tiefling guy, more on the obvious Hellspawn vibe than some others. Not in an ominous way, it's just his hair is that it literally looks like glowing flames the way it's colored, so it's like darker red at the bottom where it's hotter from his skin and then out into like oranges and stuff. His skin is fairly dark, covered in like these little tattoos that don't really mean much of anything. They're just like little birds he thought were neat, or like plants he thought were interesting. He wears fairly plain clothing, like a gi with like no sleeves. It's the same kind of deep orange as his hair is. His eyes are like a bright amber. There are studs in his left ear, and he walks fairly like upright and perky at all times.
Okay. As you're heading to the school, do you have any idea what sort of adventure or way of proving himself do you think would Caden most be proud of? Like, would he be happier going into like a dungeon or like more of a social encounter, or what do you think would be kind of his vibe of what he'd want for his first adventure?
Yeah, I think he'd want something social because he knows that he can do some fighting, but he just loves people and just wants to be around people. So that's anything social he's looking forward to.
Okay. Caden has found his way into this sort of shady tavern that looks like it is on the verge of like anyone that steps in here is close to being like a fight being picked with them at any times. Everyone here is looks to have been drinking here for like 100 years, and anyone that looks out of their way, that looks like they've not been here before, looks like they're going to get attacked very quickly. Caden walks in and after a while manages to schmooze it up a little with these folks, and you are going to get another round of drinks as you are slipped a note saying to go to the barman and say the words, "I need to pee, do you have a cup?" And this old woman looks at you and just looks with these rosy cheeks. This little gnome woman says, "All right, well, good job. I'm glad you've made friends of plenty. It's not many that are new that, can survive in this place. Maybe you'll get the next round of drinks for free. But here, take this with you. You just you didn't hear it from me, okay?" Gives you the note.
Thank you, random old woman.
My name is
This
Julie.
is amazing. Oh, thank you, Julie. This is phenomenal. Would you like a crisp high five, Julie?
Oh, I would.
Crisp high five.
Gonna roll a Constitution save for her because she looks like she's on the verge of death.
Oh God.
Oh,
You are a monk.
with a 17, it's like a really loud clap. You really dap her up. There's a loud echo, and she's like, "Oh, I feel alive again." All right, be on your way.
Excellent, Julie.
It's been great seeing you.
Maybe meet again, Julie.
There's a
I go to the
barman
bar.
off in the distance, this like minotaur-looking man, arms crossed, looking at you expectantly.
Just gonna look at him, and like question it for a second, and then clear my throat. Be like, "I have to pee. Do you have a cup?"
No, you fucking freak. What is it? I'm just kidding. Yeah, you can like go. The bathroom is the third on the right through the hallway there.
Third on the right.
Yes. You go
Charming.
through this
Thank
hallway.
you so much, my guy.
Bunch of people smoking, breathing pure nicotine straight into your face, and you take the third on the right. The door seems to open with this glow at the keyhole, and you notice there's a similar glow in your pocket where your letter is. As you step through the door, you vanish seemingly out of existence and are in this clear marble room all of a sudden. You can tell that like the smell of the bar, all of the noise is completely gone, and you're in this quiet room. And instead, in front of you stands this like ninja-like man with wraps covering his face, and he says, "Wow, great job making it to the school. You're the first one here.
Ah.
Great job."
All right. Sorry. Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
Oh, I don't have a name.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. What do you mean you don't have a name? Everybody has a name.
Oh, don't worry. And he starts taking these wraps off of his face, and you can see that he's almost this like marble statue brought to life. And he's like, "I'm just one of the many, centurions here to watch over the school. I'm just here to welcome you and hold you until, everyone else has arrived. It'll only feel
No
like
way.
2 minutes, but it could be, a year. Not a year.
Oh.
Maybe like a week. Time is nothing to me."
Sick. Okay. I guess I wait.
I suppose we do. Would you like some beef jerky?
You got anything else?
Vegetarian beef jerky, tomato soup, and that's it.
I'll take some tomato soup, my guy. That sounds amazing.
Okay, excellent. He like conjures this marble bowl in front of you, and this perfect, pristine tomato soup. It smells like home.
Oh my God.
And you sit
Ate the shit
there
up.
for what only feels like a couple minutes before a light shines and you enter the school. But alongside you is, and we'll roll again.
It's me again. Oh my God.
Ryan, can you describe to me
No,
what kind of
legal
adventure
license.
we can find your character in, and
Uh,
describe him maybe for us visually what he might look like?
So I'm walking into like a bar, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So there is very much like but just before he walks in, there is just like this gust of air that like that flows in that smells like rose petals and flowers. And then he very kind of ostentatiously like throws open the doors and has his arms out wide. And you can see this satyr, extremely ostentatious. He's like wearing all of his clothing is all like bright pink. Well, not fully bright, middling pale to bright pink. With like wool and stuff all over it. He has his obvious big goat legs, big like harp on his back, and his hair is this like mint green kind of bluish color. He has a goatee, wink wink, and it's like the same kind of mint green bluish color. His nails are like elongated a little bit and are painted the same color. And yeah, he kind of like throws it open and kind of like looks around to see what he can see. Should I post a photo of him into the chat just to
Oh yeah, sure.
help a little bit? Into the session chat probably. There we go. This is him. His horns are very like they come up and then they're like curled into like a helix kind of pattern. And he's also holding a staff. But yeah, he just kind of like opens the doors up, kind of expecting at least someone to be looking at him. And yeah, what is he?
Yes,
Who would be
see,
the person that would catch his eye? I suppose.
You see this. There seems to be like a darts competition going on between these like half elf people that are very well dressed, and the rest of this place seems to be a lot more dressed down, I would say. So there's these like there's this half elven woman and this elven woman who seem very drunk playing darts, and one of them, as you open the door, looks over and you can see a Dwergar gentleman sitting down having a pint has an arrow fly into has a dart fly into his shoulder as he's been mesmerized. She has been mesmerized by your entrance.
Oh,
And you just
I
hear,
kind of
"Oh
like
fuck!"
I look over and I kind of like clop over to them, and I kind of like put my arm around her shoulder and like a little bit too closely. I just kind of like gesture towards to the elven woman and gesture towards the half elven one. Is like, just be careful of her, darling. She cheats. No idea who it is, and then I just kind of
She
turn
cheats.
around and walk away. Oh yes.
Rebecca, who was that man? They start arguing amongst each other. The other one is like, you've been my sister for 15 years ever since we were reintroduced to each other. How could you lie to me? And then you seem to have this air of presence that these people seem to just believe you.
Yeah, and he just kind of chuckles to himself and then walks probably towards the bar.
This Dwergar man joins you at the bar, and says, "Did you tell those folks off for stabbing me violently with the dagger?"
Oh, sorry about that. They've never been very good at darts. I'll try to teach them better next time.
Good. Listen, you looking to make some coin? I've got a nasty. There's this monster outside, a displacer beast. I've been told to keep it on wraps. It's kind of like chained up outside and unconscious. I just kind of want help.
Interesting.
Bringing it about,
Do
putting it in a cage.
Are displacer beasts commonly like? Do I know what a displacer beast is?
I don't think so. I don't think you necessarily would. This guy's kind of talking about it as if he would, but it seems like the other people around are kind of like raising an eye. Like some people might not know that the danger of a chained up one outside, and they're just kind of not responding because of this.
I kind of just look at him and be like, "Oh, those things are nasty." But no, I'm looking for a bit more of a challenge, so I'll let you deal with that.
All right.
Unless you're desperately in need of some help, then of course I could maybe lend a hand, but
Yeah, well,
purely for your own benefit.
I have a baby ancient crystal dragon as well outside.
Oh, that sounds a bit more interesting.
You help me, I've also knocked it out because I'm really strong, but you help me like shove it in the cage. It's kind of hard to get in there.
Of course, we'll just you pick up a tab and I will be right out.
All right, perfect. Call it a deposit. He orders you. He's like, all right, what's your drink of choice?
Same as yours.
Excellent. 2 whiskey sours, and he gives you these 2 big drinks. This bar doesn't seem to be the most like eloquent. They're more just these normal drinking cups. filled up. They don't have different ones for different drinks. People are drinking wine out of these like pint
Yeah.
glasses. Places them in front of you, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go hit the loo. Meet me out back whenever you're ready." He walks off to the bathroom.
Like nod, take a drink, and then just see. Yeah, probably just not even wait. Just go over and go back outside and see if I can see either a displacer beast or a crystal dragon.
Yeah, you see
I
this.
very much doubt.
You see this like this tied up on just a rope. This black cat and a newt, just like this tiny little like salamander newt thing. And it just seems like these are animals that have been kind of wronged in this way. They're not really like beat up; they're just kind of napping. But yeah, you don't really seem to see anything magical out here.
Okay. I'll go over and have a look, but then I'll just wait for this guy to appear again, in case he's actually going to.
Okay. He appears outside, and he has like this other this man. He's a deep gnome with him, and he points at you and he says, "That's the guy who stole your displacer beast. See, replaced him with a fucking kitten." And this man,
I kind
looks
of
pretty mad.
look around, like I look in the direction he's pointing, and then look past myself behind me, and I'm like, "Oh yes, I think he went that way. I just came out and saw him running."
Give me a deception check.
Oh God. Let's see. That's a 4.
On a 4, this man comes up to you and he starts raising. He pulls his sleeves up. He looks ready to fight. He's got this bottle upside down, and he's like, "You stole my displacer piece. I mean, I didn't even get to see it yet, and it's gone." What do you have to say?
I'm
for
gonna be
yourself?
honest. I've heard plenty of story about a displacer beast, but I've never actually came upon one myself. I think you might be being swindled, darling.
Right. You want me to believe you?
I mean,
A lot of people.
displacer beast sounds quite big. Maybe ask anyone about, see if they've seen one. Don't think it would go unnoticed.
Make me a persuasion check as well.
Persuasion
He's like
check.
looking between you and this Dorgar man.
Yeah. 9.
With a 9,
Can't roll for shit.
he looks pretty upset. He's just like he drags you. He tries to grab you by like your clothing and pull you inside. And he goes, "Right, you're coming with me. You're gonna pay off the next
Okay,
3 rounds of my tab, and then we'll call it even."
Well, okay, if that's what it takes, and you buy dinner.
Oh, are you you don't mind a deep gnome?
I mean, do I look picky?
He kind of looks down on himself. He doesn't really see what that. He doesn't even really hear those words. He just feels seen. He sort of blushes. It's very easy to see the blush on this pale blue.
Definitely, there's a bit of like a. It's kind of an insult because he's kind of like, hey, well.
He doesn't even hear it. And you, in the moment of you winning this guy over, he looks over and he's just like, maybe I have been swindled. I don't know. I'm kind of new to the town.
Look, I don't know how much you know about, other worlds and people like me. I say, gesturing to my goat legs, I was like, but we can't actually tell lies.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's a bit of a curse, to be honest.
I'm so sorry.
The whole thing is it's like a whole magical contract thing with an archfey. You don't want to know the details about it, but yes. Durgar, on the other hand, never heard such a thing with them.
Marches over and it's just like, all right, listen, mister, me and you have a score to settle. And they seem to like get into this argument very quickly. And he's like, my date just told me something I did not want to hear. And as this happens, you see this cat comes awake and looks up at you. And there's this like magical flash as it opens its eyes. And similarly, a flash comes out of your pocket where you have your letter. And you're instantly disappeared from this room, leaving behind this very strange scene in an argument. You appear in this marble white room on your own with this ninja-looking man in front of you. He says, "Welcome. You are the 14th to make it to the school."
Oh, well, that's disappointing. But I'll take it.
Yes, don't be disappointed. You'll see your other fellow students and be assigned to a dorm in no time. Do you want to, have something to eat? Some beef jerky, perhaps? Some tomato soup? Some vegetarian beef jerky?
I mean, if you're offering, of course.
Which one? All free?
Sure. Bring them all out and I'll take my pick.
All right. Conjures this big platter with one of those like silver dish trays, and under it is just a pretty basic looking ration selection, and arranged in like a charcuterie board. It's like, all right, man, enjoy whatever floats your boat.
Just like pick it up, I'm like, oh, perfect. I pick it up and just wait for him to leave and then just set it back down.
Oh, I'm staying here for the next few hours. Sorry. He
Oh.
just keeps looking at you.
Well, I suppose I'll be holding this then.
All right. And we fade away from this scene as he just keeps looking at you. You don't really. He might just seem like a strange guy at first. He doesn't really reveal to you that he is a construct. So
Yeah.
to him, it never gets awkward. But to you, I imagine very quickly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, we'll roll another illegal die. See who we go to next. Next, we go to Neve Serafina. Tell me what is Serafina up to at the moment as she makes her way to the school, and what does she look like?
Okay, so Serafina is in like the middle of goddamn nowhere, I think. Maybe just trawling through some forest or another. She is not dressed for the occasion at all. She's there, trudging through mud, looking at, checking a map. Maybe it's on the back of the letter or something. And she's trudging through the mud in her little Ugg boots. She's got on a nice kind of pink dress that's getting also similarly muddied. She is an Asimar. She's got pink hair. She wears them in braids and has these kind of like light green eyes, maybe a little, maybe a little too bright. The whites of her eyes are slightly discolored, and she has a little satchel with her as well. And on the satchel has a little furry kind of keychain. Looks kind of like an imp. And she is just trying to make her way somewhere.
You make it through this sort of swampy area you've been told to go to. You should be close enough to this wherever you're going. This address. Your address was more cryptic, almost in like a past this tree trunk through this hill sort of way, not an actual address. Like it leads you to the edge of this marsh and then sort of tells you just vague directions. You notice what could be where you're looking to go. Off in the mist, you see this cave opening with a door, which is the first sign of humanity you've seen here, and this glowing blue torch that seems to be magically lighting the area.
Okay. She'll take a long breath and she'll head over.
Okay. Make me a survival check real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, you notice this is like this quite wet marsh that is sort of always ebbing and flowing and like swallowing away any signs of life, but you still see in the muck some sets of footprints, like footprints a little bigger than yours would be with these adventuring boots, it seems to be, and they wander forward towards the same area you're going to. And then at this perpendicular angle, you notice another set of footprints, very large, almost like these like free-toed, jagged footprints that roll me a nature check. See if you would recognize what these belong to.
Okay.
You would think that this is some kind of very giant creature similar to like an orc or a troll or something like this. And you notice these footsteps seem to interact with each other. Or like it seems that this large creature has been following whoever this other humanoid is, and it's been only like maybe an hour has passed since these tracks were set out.
Okay. She's gonna touch her Labubu for luck. and then she's going to go towards the cave, but she's going to try to do it in a more like stealthy kind of way, I suppose, because she's aware that she might not be alone.
Yep, give me a stealth check.
More careful. Yep.
Oh, you sneak towards this area, guided by this magical light that seems to not go out even as the rain starts to pour down. And you hear sizzling as the rain hits this torch, but it never flickers or is not warped in any way. You see the footsteps lead to this area, and you see this young adventurer, this like Fearbolg looking man. I'm not sure if you would have seen a Fearbolg before, but that's what he looks like, sort of blue skin, hair, black hair, and a top knot sort of, and he looks very prepared. He's got like quite opposite to you, very appropriate attire for the marsh, and he's made it to this big door, and he's looking at it, and he's sort of like putting his hand up and trying to read these like runes on it or something, but then he goes to open it and he sees like this sort of magical barrier, almost like this mist that covers the door directly after it opens, sort of like in like Dark Souls or something. And before you can approach much further, you see, because of your high stealth, you don't notice, or you do notice, but it hasn't noticed you, is this large green moss covered troll lurking above him as it's like climbing along like the rafters of this building or of this cave. And it seems like moments away from pouncing on him as you enter.
Oof. Okay.
And he also similarly seems like moments away from stepping through this sort of magical door.
Do I have any indication of what might happen first?
Let me roll initiatives to see who do you think would get the drop on who. All right. It looks like the troll may go first.
Sigh. Okay. All right. Can I get a familiar out?
Okay, yep. You cast your find familiar ability. What familiar do you choose?
Excellent question. I shall get my little imp.
Okay, a little imp appears before you, similarly hiding as you are, knowing not to make a noise.
All right. Is there any way that I can? Is there any way? Can I get my little imp to go invisible?
Oh yes, it looks up at you knowingly as you share your thoughts with it, and it disappears from view.
All right. Well, now I feel kind of bad for my imp, but like. He's got to stab that thing, my little imp.
Okay, he's going to stab the troll.
Yeah. No, the other guy.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit for me, please.
Oh God, what's my imp? Roll to hit. Yeah, I got it. Do I have an advantage?
Oh, you would have advantage as it is unseen. The troll does not seem to be able to perceive this invisible imp.
Actually, don't know if this will work. Oh, close.
As the
let me do it again.
oh yeah, advantage. Okay.
Let me do it again.
Okay.
Never mind.
So what is it attacking with? Is it attacking like, is it stabbing with something or?
It just it's stinger, I guess.
Yeah, it has this little like almost like devilish tail that has like this little scorpion end on it. And as it approaches, flying up behind this troll, it lunges to stab in, and in the moment where it is about to make contact, this troll feels it about to pierce its skin and reaches behind it, grabbing the imp and looking freaked out, and just kind of hears like, oh, and it looks around, looks down at the adventurer, and it seems to fall, breaking the rafters, and it lands on top of this Firbolg man. seemingly squashing him to death.
Oh,
The troll looks around, doesn't see you because you've hidden well, and then looks down at this glowing light from the man's corpse. Picks it up, it goes, oh, like reaches around a couple of times, and like you don't really see what it is, but it's this glowing item, it seems, and it's looking it around and twisting it around, and it lifts the man's body over his shoulder and just seems to like try and go further into this dungeon. And as it does, you watch it disappear from view, almost like magically. Like you know, as soon as it touches the fog, it's been teleported. It doesn't really disappear within the fog.
can I like wait a few minutes?
Yeah, you wait a few minutes. You can't hear anything. It seems like you're alone. There's just sort of like this ambient rain outside and this echoing. You see there's like a blood splatter on the ground, but otherwise, seems like you're quite alone.
All right, she's okay. Before she goes into the fog, can she get herself like a change of clothes and everything?
She does. Does she pull the change of clothes from where I think she, or does she have one packed with her?
I think she has one packed with her.
Okay, yeah. She brings out and gets a change of clothes. It's like relatively dry in here, so she's able to do so and swap around her dirty clothing into her bag.
Yep. So then, looking very demure, she will approach the fog.
She approaches the fog, and as she even gets close to it, her letter in her pocket begins to glow. And it seems to correspond to this like blue light that you see within the fog.
Okay.
And the address on the letter also glows.
Okay, we go in.
Okay, you step in and you appear teleported into this marble room with this ninja-looking man covered in wraps in front of you. Hello, you are the 22nd student to make it to the academy.
22nd? Is that, how is that in, like, percentiles? You know?
Well, there's 100 people,
Okay.
you know?
That's good,
So
right?
the first person
I
would be
mean,
the fastest, but you're not being ranked on this, so I wouldn't worry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it's not for a grade, don't worry. Showing up is most important. Anyway, would you like some food while you wait for your fellow students?
Oh, what kind of food?
We have a rather grandiose selection. We have beef jerky, vegetarian beef jerky, and tomato soup.
Wow, vegetarian. That's progressive.
Yes.
I'm good, actually.
Okay. Well, we'll be waiting here for like a couple of hours for the rest of the students to arrive.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you want like a chair or something?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I mean, I am pretty tired. Like, I came all this way. It was really hard.
Okay. Kind of looks at you, kind of unmoving. It's just like very matter of fact, like, okay, you're tired. It puts its hand over and makes this beanbag on the ground, but it looks strange. It looks like everything this thing makes appears to be out of like marble, but to the touch, it is like a normal little like cotton beanbag.
She sits down, but she can't. She keeps trying to get like a good sitting position, where she looks very like demure, as she says.
Yeah, you feel
like
very...
it's a beanbag, so it's kind of hard to like do.
You feel very seen as this. Every time you move, this person just keeps looking at you the whole time. Anyway, well, hope you're comfortable because it'll be, a little while.
Okay.
So, and then we cut away to our last two students to arrive. Keith, tell me what kind of situation your character is in and describe what he looks like to me, please. And if you're talking, I cannot hear you.
El clásico.
Okay, we shall instead go to fudge dice roll. Fuck. Fuck. There we go.
Good job, man. There we go.
Instead, go to Avery, your character. What is your character up to, and can you describe what they look like to me, please?
Okay, so we're in a city of sorts. There's a large crowd of people, quite poor looking, clamoring, shouting, and there is a small, very makeshift stage being set up in the town square. It looks like it was assembled with no sense of construction or safety. It's pure showmanship. And on top of it stands a very short, we're talking like 5'2", tiefling, bright pink skin, this very eccentric, exaggerated gesture outfit, making these moves. None of them are small. All these sweeping motions with bells attached at every possible joint, and every movement is accompanied by this cacophony of jingles and these big sweeps of wind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're making quite a ruckus in this area. What is your character up to at the minute? Are they looking for something specific?
Yeah, well, I suppose. Well, my letter here says to get entry to the castle, right?
You look around at this group of like these almost like knights or like soldiers, and they come around and they're just like, "Are you like entertainment? Or are you meant to be here?" They seem to be just these bunch of human folk.
Oh, dear gentlemen, please forgive me. Though I may seem the part of a fool, I'm actually deeply important to the narrative of this city. I see the way your king treats his subjects. I see the terror his guards wreak on everyone. Your Ulurve is a fraud. And we must speak to him. We must get conference in his castle.
Puts a hand up. Hold on a second. You talk shit about the guards. We're the guards. Name's Ian. I've never actually wreaked any havoc on anyone. I think.
Well,
But you wanna talk to the king?
yes, of course. He seems like a deeply important man.
Are you meant to see the king? Should he know this?
Oh, it is written that I must meet the king.
Oh, it's written. Okay, so you have like a contract or so. Okay, that's fine. Yes, please come this way. And this guy looks over at this other bald, like knight-looking man. Just goes, what's a narrative? And he's just like, oh, don't worry about it. I don't know. It's probably like a type of contract or something.
I can tell you if you want. It's really quite important.
Oh, I thought I was whispering. Sorry. Tell me, yeah. What's narrative?
Well, narrative's the grand stage play of life when you think about it, right? I mean, everything that's going to happen has happened before and will happen in the future. It's all written out right in front of us. You just need to grasp at it.
Oh, like a book.
Yeah, exactly, like a stage play.
I've seen a stage play once.
Really?
Yep.
It wouldn't have been by me, was it?
I don't think so. I think I would remember what you looked like, to be honest. Because you're pink.
You're flattering.
We don't see many, devil folk around here.
Oh, that's a shame.
I guess so, yeah. I haven't really, I don't know. It's just mostly human folk around here, so maybe the getup is pretty cool, I gotta say. I think the king might appreciate that for that reason alone. Might want to see you. So yeah, anyway, and they pulled on this like massive drawbridge to this castle for you, and it seems like a very like it seems quite a quiet day. You step forward and you are pointed towards this area, and it's like these are the king's court essentially, where you can go and speak directly to him. And they're like, all right, the king, you just have to like knock and like open this slit, and the king's advisor will just ask you a couple questions, and if that's okay, you'll be welcomed in.
I start knocking out like a jingle on the knocker.
As soon as you knock once, this drow man opens up and looks through you and just goes, yes, I hear you have business. What is it?
Oh, well, as you've heard, I have business bay with the king. It's written here in this letter.
Oh. Right. Give me a deception check.
Of course. Oh god. I'm not used to the new layout. Give me a sec.
You can find it. I believe in you.
Thank you.
Kind of looks down, sees you like waving around a letter, but doesn't see what it is. Like, all right, I'll open the door just so I can have a look. And he opens this big door, and as the door opens, you can see this almost like blue kind of magical aura that your letter seems to be almost attracted to, as if you've reached your goal. As the door opens, and he's like, "All right, let me see."
Oh, just hold one moment. There's something really quite significant about this, I feel. And I'm just gonna bolt towards it if I can.
Yeah, you step past him, and he just kind of goes, "Oh, what's significant?" And then you vanish out of thin air into this marble room with this ninja-looking man with wraps covering his face. He says, "Hello, you are the 34th person to make it, the student to make it to the academy."
Fashionably late, I see.
Oh, yeah, we're
what
still
sort
in
of
like the
man might
first
you
half.
be?
We're doing pretty good this year.
Oh. And I suppose, where's the fanfare?
Oh, well, we're still waiting for everyone else to arrive so that nobody gets like an advantage.
Oh, right, of course, of course.
Do you want any food? We have some great options.
Hmm? Oh, what would you have?
Beef jerky, vegetarian beef jerky, and tomato soup.
I don't really mind. You can just choose your favorite.
It kind of like starts glitching out almost, and it's like, pick one, pick one, pick one, pick one.
Oh,
Please pick one.
Oh, but what happens if I pick them all? I pick one. I pick one at random. Doesn't matter.
All right, here you go. It gives you some like beef jerky, and then goes and makes itself a chair, and just needs to sit down looking all stressed. We'll be waiting here the next couple of hours. Please make
Oh.
yourself at home. If you need anything, let me know.
Plenty of time to rehearse. Good.
You are left with this struggling-looking ninja man as you are handed some beef jerky and then left to your devices. And he like does whatever whim, like makes whatever item you require, and otherwise just sits there silently, not looking down at the ground. And lastly, we shall go to Keith's character. Keith, if you are here, you can describe your character.
Yes, I have been here. My microphone decided to crap
Oh,
out when I was
okay.
talking last time.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I was sitting there like fucking. I was chatting away. I was like, "Have I said something wrong?" I was
Oh,
like,
no, I'm so sorry.
My microphone is dead.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard you since the very start.
I'm so sorry. You've been.
No, you're
okay.
absolutely fine. I was sitting there, wondering what was going on for a second. I was like, yes,
Okay.
my microphone.
Well, don't worry, you won't be snubbed of your spot. You'll arrive one earlier. Yeah, describe
Oh,
to me
no, he is
what your
fine.
character looks like and what kind of situation we find them in as they're on their way to the
So,
school.
yeah, you would see Melchior. He would be on the northern Isle of Lantan, which is a jungle isle just off the coast of the Sword Coast, on the southern tip. It's sort of dense jungle and sort of on a cliff overhang. It is indeed quite a warm day, as someone is dressed entirely inappropriately for this, as he wears very fine suit trousers, a waistcoat, a sort of shirt with the sleeves rolled up is about the most that he has attempted to be anywhere suitable for the heat. Raven black tousled hair, large elongated ram's horns protruding from his head, and sort of a crimson glow in his eyes. Very much a proud standing tiefling, as he stands before a ruins that haven't seen use for a couple of 100 years, where victims of the spell plague were taken when it was affected the area.
Okay, you step
So sort of
forward
like a crypt.
into these ruins. It has been quite a journey to get this far, and you feel this sort of humming from the letter in your pockets, indicating that you may be close to your destination. Within these ruins, there seems to be like this like table that is stained with blood. This stone table that has been dried out by the sun, and give me a perception check as you walk in this area. Oh, good. you seem to notice as you step in that on the sides of this almost looks like a sacrificial table. There are these runes, and there are these like gears and cogs, and it seems to be that these are hidden and kind of withered away by like lots of dust gathering over them and like spider webs. But you seem to, with a sharp eye, notice that these may be related to your quest or something about this plain ruin that doesn't seem to go any deeper. But you have heard stories of being quite large or sort of having more than would meet the eye.
Okay. Yeah, he'd probably go and investigate the cogs, trying to study the mechanisms, or pulling a wand out from his pocket as we can sort of trace over them from a distance, trying to figure them out, studying them.
Okay, you can give me either an Arcana or investigation check as you start to look at these, depending on if you're focusing more on the runes or more on the cogs. There seems to be a mix of like this magical element.
Or probably more in the runes.
Yep, that makes sense. You managed to trace out this written in this, not necessarily like an ancient language or anything. This seems to be almost telling you the steps to casting this like spell made specifically for gaining access to this area, and it phonetically sounds out these words that seem to say like, "By blood, let me in." And there's also this there's this vial that as you sound out some of the consonants, this like vial pops out of the room almost as if it's listening to you. That you would, guided by the rest of the room, seems to demand like blood or something like this inside of it.
Okay. Yeah, he would walk over to the vial, looking down at it, and would take a boot knife and just very casually, as if he was just simply writing a letter, or down his right palm to just and squeeze out a small drop of blood onto it, or into the vial.
You squeeze out a little bit of blood, and it seems to awaken. And now these runes seem to glow in this blue, and as it does, the letter glows even bluer. It seems like the address line almost seems to be excited in the way it's coming to life as you get closer and closer to this mystery being unlocked.
So the runes. So I suppose we'd turn his attention to the cogs then to figure out if there's a way to get them to turn or do further with them.
Okay. Yes, make me an investigation check on that. Should be easy enough since you've succeeded this much and you've given their blood in. You managed to find this mechanism that has been purposefully hidden away, revealing as you like tinker away at this, knowing safely what to touch and what not to touch. You recognize some of these are sort of locked away as like if you pulled the wrong combination, if you just took the most obvious ones, it would set off traps, or it might lock away the further entrance to this ruin. You managed to find which ones would open up, and you notice at this point there are some cracks in this artificial table that you notice would open up and lay down to a flight of stairs or some sort of underground passageway. And you find the correct combination to twist these with some of your tinker tools that may be nearby, like some pliers or something.
Oh, yeah, but he has his satchel that he is very much ready with tinker tools. That is his whole gimmick. What do you need, like a crowbar or something like that to be able to work?
Yeah, it's you sort of know to like twist these gears into this certain path.
Just work the gears.
And you do it, and then it's sort of dried out for a while, so you need to pry it open with crowbars. It has this like it hasn't been used in so long that it's almost been like glued together through just passage of time. So you open upwards. As it opens upwards, you can see these steps going down into the darkness. But above the steps, there almost seems to be this veil in the air of this glowing blue, like sparkling energy that radiates a line, almost like a tether straight to your letter in the air.
Okay. Yeah, he'd follow along this blue line, just walking very calmly and nonchalantly.
You make it down, and then even just as your foot walks and crosses past with this veil, the ladder seems to be pulled closer, and as it does, you are transported into this marble room with this ninja-like figure with wraps covering his face, and it says, "You are the 29th player or student to be introduced to the academy this year. Would you like to do anything? Do you need any refreshments? Food?"
Yes, what have you got to drink?
Water. We have coffee, instant coffee, green tea, tomato soup if that counts.
It does not.
Okay.
Tea shall suffice.
Tea it is. Summons this marble, beautiful tea set and starts brewing you tea. As the water comes into existence, it is already boiling. And despite this gentleman's strange demeanor, it is tasting pretty delicious. It gives off an aroma of something pretty expensive.
Good. We have some taste in this academy. Wonderful. Don't be a total disappointment.
You should be sitting here no longer than a few more hours before everyone else has arrived. If there's anything else you need, please let me know. Kind of like backs
I'll
up
be sure to
slowly.
do so.
And sort of faces the wall. You're in this same small room, but is sort of a little intimidated by you and takes this more butler's approach to this than everyone else, and just kind of
He
waits
clicks
for
the
your
heels of his nice Oxford shoes together, and is like, yes.
A little bit of time passes, about what feels to you guys like an hour, and you appear in this quite beautiful landing area of the university. You seem to all fall down, and underneath you is this portal with a similar blue runic circle that is similar to that of your letter. And in front of you lies this beautiful academy of marble, and it's painted in red and gold lining on almost everything around here. This pathway is very Greek. These beautiful big pillars and these statues of seemingly to be adventurers of very, very different races and different fighting styles and classes. You all arrive in this big area of these 100 students all around in this sort of semicircle as you've been loaded in. It's almost kind of like the Hunger Games. Standing before you is this very strange looking figure. This older man, around, I want to say 5'4", not very tall, but you would see this man with this green skin, these glowing sort of yellow eyes, not magically glowing, but they stand out almost like a cat's eyes in the dark. This hat that he's wearing of pure blackness trimmed with gold is about the size of him, has these constellations all over him, and he's got this very fancy suit, although it doesn't fit him very well, because as you notice, he seems to be almost looking like a goblin that is grown way beyond his size. His arms and legs are stretched out almost unnaturally longer than it should be, almost mimicking the form of a human. And you see this this almost strange cellulite seeming like lightning bolt scar pattern on his arms and legs. He's just sort of idly sitting there in this open square on a bench, writing away at this book that has an image of a brain on it in this strange parchment. He looks out at the lot of you, and you notice these sort of snarling hooked teeth that exit his mouth. And as he parts his hair, you see this bright pink eye sitting vertically in his forehead. He looks out to you. He looks very strange, like it's maybe a race that you guys haven't quite seen before, a mix of multiple things maybe. And I'll show you guys what he looks like.
Worms.
Yes, he reveals himself by putting down this book and pushing himself up off the bench in this sort of old man fashion with the 2 extra arms that appear from under his cloak. He stands up and goes, Right, well, it's good that you all made it here. I'm happy to start another year. My name is Baxter Grenache. I am the principal of this esteemed academy. I'm sure I've not crossed paths with many of you because I've stayed on these grounds for, how many years has it been now? Seems to, almost zone out to himself. He goes, 80 years perhaps since the... Anyway, I welcome you all to the Adventuring Academy, and I hope that and he scans you all. The strongest and brightest of you will graduate as Maximarks. Anyway, follow me forward into the main town hall, and you shall be assigned to different adventuring parties, and assigned to your dorms. You can make use of them then and decide what you would like to do for the rest of the evening. Though there will be, at the next day, he seems almost lost in his thoughts. His mind is starting to wander and he gets kind of confused. He looks down at his book to rejig his thoughts. Oh yes, we will have some icebreakers after you're introduced to your party. You will set up your dorms, and then the next morning you will choose your minor studies. Some of you may have heard from wandering around that and gossiping that a few different subjects have been dropped and added here and there. We have no longer got any illusory studies because, it inspires a lot of bad behavior among the students. But anyway, we will have you step forward, meet the teachers, and talk to your fellow pupils. Hopefully you are all happy with the adventuring party you were assigned to. You guys look around. It's almost kind of overwhelming how many people are packed into this small area. So people naturally start dispersing and follow this professor as he floats away. He doesn't float a long distance as you appear in front of this this big polished wall, this granite wall that has almost like a projector going up on it, this illusory image. And it shows a list of the names of pretty much every student here. You all can eventually find your name. And you see this dice being rolled, this visual of a dice, almost like a bowling animation. It's just perpetually rolling. He says, now, if any of you have any preferences towards your adventuring party, please raise your hand and state your case now, what kind of people you would like to be with. And he sort of looks out. You see one half-orc, half-elven woman put up and just go, I want to fight with only the bravest people and only the most the people that are here to do good and follow the law. And he just goes, all right, anyone else? And he kind of shuts her up. No?
I'll raise my hand.
Yes, you there, the pink tiefling. You are Kite, right?
Yes, that's me.
Yes.
I'd like to meet a party of adventurers who can make me shine as bright as needed.
All right. Well, he kind of looks at you and just kind of goes, well, both of you for speaking up. Minus points. And you see this red arrow point down, magically appearing above your head, this illusory script. It's you don't get what you want in this world, and that's your first lesson.
I was I'm in the process of raising my hand when that happens. I just stop.
He has these really sharp eyes, and he sees you about to raise your hand, and he just gives you a little wave of one of his four hands, as if he doesn't know that you were going to raise your arm fully. Just kidding, you haven't even been assigned your grades yet, but yes, that is what we will get into, your grades. If you all please would look at your letter. And everyone starts reaching out to their invitation letters, and as they unfold them, they appear to almost look to magically morph into this student ID. See a picture, you see almost this live video of yourself looking down at it, a first person view and a inner phone camera. And it's now if you all would be happy, please strike a pose and say click into the camera, and it will take a picture of you for your student ID. And you should see your grade on there, and it shows grade, and it has this big C on it. Everyone starts at grade C. You can move up and down, and you can check your grade at the end of every day. It should update depending on if you've done well or done badly in the school. And if there's any questions on that, you can come to me, or you can come to the student guidance counselor here, and you see this short Kenku person. It's kind of hard to discern the gender of a Kenku from afar. and maybe it's also kind of like a rare race to run into. A lot of you probably wouldn't have seen one before. It says, the name is Quack. Quack will be here to help you with any of your needs for paperwork or reaching back to home. Oh, yes, also once per week, you can send a letter back home if there's anyone you'd like to communicate to. But otherwise, outward communication is strictly prohibited. Also, if you are in need of counseling or therapy, Quack is the person you speak to. And the Kenku just looks out to you all and seems to like open its mouth, but instead of opening and closing its mouth to talk like normal, plays this message with like music in as part of the voice, and just kind of goes, welcome one and all, we are really happy to have you all, please feel free to drop by, and describes this main hall. Says, I will be up to the right next to the principal's office, please come to me before speaking to the principal and I can help you make any meeting happen. And just kind of sits back down. All right. Anyway, please check your party on your student ID. And it starts rolling between these multiple names very fast. And you notice all of you get assigned this party called the Brazen Bulls. And it says, okay, all of you have received your party. Now you should meet up with anyone else who has a similar name and make your way to the dorms. Please show Connor, who works at the dorms, your ID, and he should be able to assign you to the correct one based on your adventuring party. And then we will do icebreakers, so go nuts! And he just kind of like magically vanishes as he claps his hands together. There's this loud like kerfuffle of people going off and trying to find other people, and eventually you guys pop into each other as people are just kind of running around shouting out names, and you have this like logo of this almost like steel bull with steam coming out of its nose on your ID that all of you share.
Well, that was something. I'm just going to start talking to the person who's beside me, whoever that is.
Let's roll for it.
Roll for it? Roll for it is, okay.
Yes, you see this pink tiefling
Roll to
woman
talk.
as the person next to you is. Most people have now like found their groups. You have these kind of like group of you guys are quite near each other without knowing really who to talk to. And you're within ear distance as Kite, you hear this satyr speaking next to you.
Wow, you seem interesting.
I was about to say the exact same thing to you. You look fabulous. I love
Oh,
the
thank you.
color.
Thank you. I find that it makes people pay more attention.
He gestures to himself and is like, I came to the exact same conclusion.
Exactly. I think the pink really works.
Is it natural?
Hmm?
The pink. Does it just happen? Or is it a choice?
On me?
Yes.
Oh, no. I was always like this. In
Oh.
every way.
Interesting.
And what about you? I mean, blue hair, that doesn't seem quite right, does it?
Oh, I'm not really from here. I'm from a place where things like this are a lot more normal.
Really?
Yes, that's why I'm not there anymore. I don't really like being normal.
Oh, I think we're going to fit right in.
Yes. And I probably see, if we have our tickets, I'd probably see that we're both Brazen Bulls.
Yeah, you'd probably see like the logo by then.
Okay. Brazen's a bit on the nose, but well,
Yeah.
hopefully everyone's as bubbly as you are.
I feel like if we have enough people that are outgoing, we might just come out on top in the end by natural.
The other
I
three
would
of you
sure
are within
hope so.
earshot of this and hear the word brazen and look over and see these tickets flying around as you see Kite kind of like jumping about with this in hand. And you can tell that it's the same logo that matches your adventuring party.
Oh, she was the one who spoke up, right? During the speech? That's, brave.
You see Malchior look over at the two bright pink individuals and go, for fuck's sake.
Caden will hear the disgruntled for fuck's sake and like put an arm over him. Be like, oh, come on, man. Quirky. We gotta work with a quirky.
Well, the greatest challenges yield the greatest rewards.
That is the full spirit. Look at you go.
Quite. I suppose we should introduce ourselves.
Yeah, we head on over.
Yep.
Yep, you guys head onwards. Seraphina, make me a perception check real quick. Pretty easy one.
Oh, yeah. Don't say it's easy, man.
Yeah, I speak too soon. You notice you're looking just like as you're walking, scanning this crowd. Seemingly it's like the group is thinned out quite a bit. There's like this group of these adventurers is like an elf. There's an Arakocra. There's these two humans, and they're all wandering over to this like forest down the sort of southwest of this place, and they seem to be panicking and shouting into this forest. And you notice with your perception, this blood-covered troll step out and is holding this ID in its hand, and it's sort of looking at it, and you just hear like, oh, and they're all like, these young, bright adventurers, like, no, you must come with us. No, you don't understand. And it looks like a very dangerous situation they're in, as everyone just kind of walks away and everyone else is getting ahead of the area. It seems that the troll that you run into may have accidentally been placed as a student.
I turn, I look at it, and then I turn back, and I run faster towards the two, the two fellow bulls, and away from the incident.
You see Seraphina start to pick up pace and moving to this main area and moving to the doors.
I'm just so excited.
As you guys make it closer to the dorms, you see this. There's like a queue, like a single file queue. As these people are kind of awkwardly sitting in their groups, in your new formed groups, and they're being assigned to these different buildings by this pretty large centaur man. And it eventually comes to your time where you're placed up there. You see this. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, you see this like purple-haired centaur man with this cowboy hat on. He's wearing like these robes, and he's holding this big book in his hand full of names. So this bottom half of him is quite like this brown, like chestnutty color. And he comes forward and he goes, "Right, well, what is the name of your adventuring party? And can I, check your names to your actual names before I let you in?"
I did have a question about that. Are these like set in stone? Or are these just temporary, so we can decide on one ourselves?
Kind of looks, puts his finger to his chin. He goes, I guess it hasn't. There has been times in the past where a person has passed away or more people have joined in, but that's very rare. I don't think that's even happened while I've been here, but I've heard it before.
It's just, names are quite important, and I don't know if bull describes... Well, it may describe some of us, and I kind of side-eye Malchior a little bit. It's not quite fitting.
Oh, and what would you prefer?
Oh, you can't just spring that upon me. I would need time to think about it. I'm just making sure that this is only temporary, and when we do come up with something better, that we can replace it.
Just think of it as the name of the dorm room that you're going to be in. It doesn't have to define your identity.
Interesting.
Nobody's going to make you call
I'll ponder
yourself
that,
right?
Not myself, but it's going to represent me to some extent, so it is quite important.
I see. Well, you will be neighbors to the Cold Canary, is the group next to you, but you will be sharing a dorm with four other adventuring parties.
Cold Canary, that was an option.
Yes, would you prefer that?
Oh, definitely not. No, it's actually making me feel a little bit better about the whole bull thing.
All right. Well, there's also the Blinded Moth is also in your room. Is that any better?
It keeps getting worse, quite frankly.
And
you know what? I'll leave it for now. Thank you.
Well, hold on. There's one more option. There is the Cocky Cockatrice.
Well, that one Certainly does
likes
catch the
that.
attention now, doesn't it?
Well, maybe you could
This
strike
is
a
not
deal and swap
chocolate.
out.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you for the information.
Right. So you see this area now. As you step forward, and as he points you, there's these 4 large like dorm buildings. You're pointed to this. The most northwesterly one is this blue building. He goes, you're going to be in there, and you'll just want to check out for. You'll want to be in the making yourself known in the common area. I would say people will be busy for now, but in the future, you should try and be friendly to the other students. You know, you never know when they could come in handy. Kind of speaks to the group and says, look for the room that has a giant bull outside of it and has a bull on the door. That should help you. He puts your hand on
Awesome.
on Malkior's shoulder and just taps, and he goes, I hope you find it, a nice comfy dorm.
I'll be sure to
If you ever
leave
need,
a review.
Okay, good. If you ever need me, I'm the languages professor at this university, and I actually run the library that is between all 4 dorm buildings. If you ever need me, feel free to stop in. I also sort of act as the manager of these dorms and to keep an eye on things. And if there's any conflicts, I'll try and help out.
And your name, Professor?
Connor Malfrick. So
Hi, Connor.
I don't know.
Connor what?
Hi, Malfrick.
Malfrick.
Kind of walks up to Caden with his loud clopping on the ground and just goes, hello, pleasure to meet you. What is your name?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Caden Bring.
I like your hair.
Thank you. I like you. You have a great vibe.
Oh, thank you. Well, if you ever want to talk, do you like reading? Are you a reader?
No, but I can learn.
Oh, that is the attitude we
Not
need.
to read. I can read, but I'm not a reader. I don't go, oh my god, books.
Okay. Well, maybe we could find you some books that you would say, oh my god, books too.
I'm totally up for that. Do you need Professor or do you need Connor? What?
Whatever you want to call it. If you're in my class, if you choose my class as your minor study, I would go by Professor. But otherwise, we're just cool.
Sweet.
Excellent. All right. Well, let me know if you ever need anything settling into the dorms. I will try and keep an eye on every class that goes in.
We'll do, Connor.
He lets you all through. Oh no,
Yeah,
who's
like
left?
that
Oh, there we go.
You didn't like the
Head to the
disrespect I was showing.
He lets you all free.
Professor by their first name? Disgusting.
You notice that these dorms have this sort of strange, different weather to them. It is snowing. Perkeef is being dragged away.
We've been replaced by clones. Just disappear one by one. Is it like that Alex Rider book?
Yeah, I've got you guys. I'm
Alright.
going into the secrets channel, sneaking on. You are the clone.
You
Yeah.
and Saboteur did not react.
Oh, shit.
yes, do not react.
It's real.
You're the
His mic will
sheriff.
work one day.
We cannot hear you, Keith, if you're asking. I have a feeling he's asking.
Guys, if I disappear next,
No, I got you.
please, no one touch my harp.
The first ever D&D group to play via Ouija board.
I can hear you at least. That is better than before. Oh, good. In the meantime, I'll send you guys through. I've made a little Hero Forge minis of the different lectures, so they're easier to remember. What look like.
Ooh.
Hello?
Slay, Connor.
Hello, I can hear you.
Ah,
Hey.
Ah.
Discord just died on me.
I can hear you, Keith.
So cold.
That is your real
That's even
name.
your name.
Yeah.
You guys step into this dorm area. These the shared space. It's quite it's like a 10-minute walk to get from one end to the other. And there's this beautiful library in the middle. This library is sort of built around this giant tree in the winter that has lost all of its leaves, and it sits on this emerald little pond almost. It's on stilts above it. You are led through to this dorm, and it seems like everyone is sort of keeping to themselves for now. And you can quite easily find where you guys are because there's this lovely common area with these beanbags and these sofas and these like board games sitting out. But then in each corner of the room there is a different symbol. So there's like a cockatrice, there is a canary, there is a giant brazen bull, straight up torture device sitting in the corner. And there's the other one that I said.
The moth?
Yes, the moth. There's a moth really staring at a fucking lamp. There's a lamp in the corner and the moth is
Oh.
really looking at it.
Well, that's why it's blind.
Yeah, it's been looking too long. You guys see your dorms in front of you, and you're led through as a group as like Connor kind of abandons you and tells you to make yourself at home.
Oh, okay. So this is like a. I assume we have separate rooms, or is it like a dorm room style thing? Is this like a Harry Potter situation with all the beds around the circular room?
You open up into it's quite a large area, and there's this giant like I forget the word, is it brazier, like this opening like fire pit sort of thing. Around it there are these cushions for people to sit, and there's a very nicely placed big box of or bag of marshmallows and little cocktail sticks left, for bonding time. There's a eating area with a very there's not really like a kitchen or anything in here. You sort of don't really know what the deal is with that, like where you're meant to eat. And as you step in, it's like almost this wooden floor, but these like cave walls, it seems like, the smooth stone. There are these two up high, like this room isn't completely flat. There are these two areas up high that you have to like step up these steps for, and it's like a raised area with a bedroll at it. And then there are these three other bedrolls. Two are at the west and the east of the room, and then one is at the south where there is one big window. Each of these bedrolls by them have a large chest and this like floating piece of paper above them. And it looks like a pretty nice room. It's like it's pretty like open. Unfortunately, there are no walls in between. Seems to be the bedding areas. It's just one big room.
There's the window, and I shoot forward.
You go to the window and you go to the bedroll, and there's this chest with this floating piece of paper, and it says, when you're ready and you know what your sleeping area you want to look like, think of it in your head, and this spell will be cast. And it shows this description of the spell that I'm now forgetting the name of. Let me see, what is
The illusion one, the one that creates like fake mirror walls and stuff.
It is the spell Fabricate.
Yes.
So it's giving it is giving you the single usage of the spell Fabricate, and it seems to be modified that you just close your eyes and picture what you would like your room to look like, or not your room, your sleeping area essentially, which could include walls, to be fair.
Interesting.
And you see inside this chest there are it's just a bunch of different materials. So there's like wood, there's stone, and there's all these different fabrics that seem to be like powering this spell. Whereabouts do the rest of you guys claim as Caden claims by the window? You get this beautiful view of like the eternal snow reaching out over the rest of the academy.
What are the other spots again?
So there's these two raised areas and like the northwest, northeast of the building, or of the room. They're like a couple stairs up, or like a little ladder. It's almost like a top bunk, but it's like a huge platform. And then there are these two just on the sides of the room, the west and the east, are just these bedrolls on the ground in like the flat normal area. They all seem to be like equal enough distance apart.
Probably go for one of the raised areas. Like climb up, just like, oh, it's like a stage. Wonderful.
I hear stage and I'm immediately bolting up there.
Malcolm would definitely take one of the flatter areas that's easier to move heavy equipment in and out of instead of having to drag upstairs or ladders or anything.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah, I'll take.
Clean your areas.
Yeah. I'll take closest to the door. No, there's no options left.
You look to the door. You like move your sleeping bag a little closer to it. The closest to the door would be like the two raised ones. They'd be like on the left and right as you go in, and then furthest from the door, straight ahead, is pointing to this like big window, and then the left and right to you would be the other two. You guys all have these uses of the fabricate spell that says whenever you're ready, customize whatever your room you would like to look like. And then you hear this sort of almost like this intercom system, but you can't see anything for it, and you hear the sound of the principal, and he says, after you've all finished your rooms, make sure you can make your way out into the outside of the languages building, outside of the library, and we will do icebreakers to get started, and you can meet some of the professors. This will be in 30 minutes. And it seems to
Wonderful.
chime off.
I think Torlock's gonna go up to the like piece of paper to try and do the fabricate thing.
Mhm.
And he's basically what he's thinking of is basically surrounding his room with these like walls that are like collapsible. Like he can kind of like put them up into like the ceiling, so he can have walls when he wants and then can put them away when he doesn't.
Mhm.
But they also have like windows in them, like windows that like slide across each other in order to collapse up. That have like each window is like a different pattern of it's kind of like stained glass, and it's like different fae of the like the Sealy court.
Mhm.
And then the inside is just very like his bed kind of is like a it's like a tree, but then you like sit inside the trunk and it like spreads out, and the leaves are like all like rainbow colored.
Very cool. It's very extravagant, and the limits of your imagination are met by the spell, as it seems like this kind of like, irregardless of the setting of this area, it seems to be quite a plain shared area, so that people can go quite extreme with their customization. And it is very colorful, very fey looking, and it's nice to be up above off the ground.
He tries to. Yeah, and whenever it's there, he very much like starts going up to like the walls and like raising and lowering them in a very much like a trying to get attention type of way, and like show off the like images on the windows and stuff. And he's very loudly like sighing and going like, "Oh, it feels like home."
It's very beautiful to you guys. I don't know your character's taste. Maybe it's not beautiful, but
Say, Malcolm, remind me not to visit.
And if you're welcome anytime, of course.
you all look up as the
It's,
first one to make his room. It's being
very bright.
dedicated.
It's very pretty.
Well, thank you. I mean, I was thinking a little more bright, but it seems there are limitations. There's only so much of like the Feywild splendor that you can, correlate in in this plane. Put it that way.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes. Have you ever been? Have any of you ever been to the Feywild? No. Probably not.
No.
No.
Oh, you
Guess
should
not.
totally come sometime. It's glorious. Place of wonder and magic.
And
So
horrors
all my
beyond one's
hotels.
comprehension, I'm pretty sure.
That's exaggerated. It's there's the odd few, but there are people like me who are there to keep them at bay. So don't need to worry about it.
So does
Ones
that
like
mean that
yourself keep things calm.
Not calm, but safe. Because yes,
So
they're
does-
right.
Good
Oh,
God.
sorry.
Sorry, does that mean you're very strong then?
In a sense. I mean, not physically. He kind of like gestures and
Mm.
like his vest that he's wearing is like fully exposing his arms and stuff, and you can tell that like he's not built at all. Like this man has not done a day's labor in his life. But he's like, I mean, I have certain talents. How we do things over there is a little bit different. It's more about thought and intent as opposed to physical brawn. That goes a hell of a lot longer.
Oh, yeah, that sounds
Yes.
really nice.
Yes,
That's
force of
interesting.
personality is a good way to put it. The more charismatic you are, the better you do.
Sort of
I
feeling
can see
not
why
paying
you will
attention.
then.
Yes, indeed. I have plenty of stories I can regale you with if you'd like.
Yep.
Well, maybe later. I realize we're all probably a bit tired, but
Do any of the rest of you, before heading out, customize your rooms at all or your areas?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, whoever wants to go first, go for it.
I go on.
Sure. I guess I'll go.
Sure.
He puts up. What do you call those? You know the sliding kind of bamboo doors.
Oh yes, I do know. What you're
Yeah,
talking about.
sliding bamboo doors.
No, what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know what they're called. It's like that. So it's like, yeah, there's a divide, but you literally can just like a strong breeze is gonna open that shit.
Mhm.
His bed is like suspended from the ceiling by like really thick bits of braided rope. There's a small ladder, but there's a raised bit of the floor that he jumps down and up from rather than use it. But the ladder's there for other people. Um, there's like a little corner in the left where he keeps a small stone bowl with like bits of incense and like little blue colored feathers. And like a training glaive that's like it's not massive. It's like from his first ever one. It's got like notches and stuff in it, and like scrapes on it from where he's like hit other people. It's kind of on the wall. Um, it's all very like warm charcoal and blue vibes.
Very cool. I like the idea of it hanging from the ceiling.
I was like, where would this boy sleep? The air.
Makes sense.
Malkir's one would be very much utility 101. The bed itself would be like a bed and a half, sort of four-poster style, like a dark cherry wood and the nice matching crimson curtains. But otherwise, it'd be like a small kitchen area, a small furnace, a large workbench, with the tool wall behind it, able to contain a number of implements, all sort of very neatly and precisely set out, everything in its place, kind of thing. A tap for water, and as he would get set up, he would very much pour out a small bowl of water before reaching into his satchel and taking out a very small, dehydrated looking blue gelatinous cube, which he would place in the bowl of water, which he would then, or anyone nearby would hear it sort of chirp and gurgle. Soap bubbles begin to churn out of it. And he puts a little wooden ramp so it can crawl out and in of this bowl. He sets that on his workbench. It's very utility based.
Yeah, you see it's like absorbs some of the water, and then it's got these suds that it carries to your workbench, and it just sort of religiously cleans it, even though it's already clean, and
Yeah,
kind of like
it
points to you in
sprinkles
your
some, like,
direction.
He sprinkles some like charcoal down onto the table just to give it something to clean.
Yeah, it kind of views it like treats, like it looks over and sucks it up, and you see it sort of melt away within it as the bubbles encapsulated,
Yeah.
and it looks to you almost like for approval, but it doesn't have a face or anything, so you can't really tell where it's looking.
Gives it a subtle nod of good.
Sort of like squishes down.
So.
Relaxed. Okay, does Seraphina have a room idea in mind? What she would like?
Yeah. It's giving cottagecore. The walls are kind of like, yeah, very crumbling rural cottage kind of vibes. Her bed is like quite tall, like fluffy blankets, green blankets, and then that reach down to like the floor. So if you lift them up, there's like storage space under the bed for things. She has like a little desk, a little like candle acting as a lamp, and a little seat, and some pens, nice fluffy rug, very a mirror, very large mirror, and a wardrobe, full of some nice outfits. Yeah, it's just very, very cozy, very cutesy vibes. And then on the, she looks up across the ceiling. It looks almost like the night sky with twinkling stars.
Very cute. Yes, it all matches your various like imaginations very well. So it does look quite like realistic. It almost is jarring to you about how pretty it looks and how much it looks like the night sky. Like it's almost like glittered. It glows a little whenever you look at it, or it sprinkles a little. But what does Kite do? Does she decorate hers as well? Up in the corner
I'm
as you're jingling away.
I'm thinking Broadway green room. I'm thinking back wall, like full wall length mirror. I'm thinking cartoonish amounts of like costumes in a wardrobe. I'm thinking wall full of stage play behind the bed for no reason. And then it's all these like blacks and like really harsh reds, and then uncharacteristically in the middle she like plops out like a little witch's cauldron. And the exit is like made to be this like harsh drop that looks like a stage.
Yeah, where you once had like beautiful steps going up, you now just have like the edge.
Yeah.
You kind of have to clamber back and forth, but it has great dramatic effect, and you really jingle when you come down.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of a commanding. It's a commanding move. As you guys all sort out, you can hear people like stepping around outside, and you get a reminder over the intercom of the icebreakers taking place just outside of the dorm rooms, or just outside of the dorm buildings. And almost like magically, your door opens up. It's like a rude reminder, even though you guys are very much not late.
Well, just before we head out, introductions. Just make sure. I suppose I'll go first since I'm the one who brought it up. The name is Torlock Sealyborn. Yes, I am indeed Sealyborn. From the Feywild, as you would probably have guessed, here on a bit of an adventure.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. You seem like an interesting fellow. My name's Kaitsi Losig. I'm from the Theaton's troupe. And, well, I suppose we're all starting on a hero's journey, right?
Indeed. Pleasure to meet you, Kaitsi Lutzi.
Malchior Carnago gives a curt nod.
How very neutral.
Efficient.
I mean, yeah, we have places to go, right? So maybe it's not so bad to be brief. I'm Serafina Abaddon. I'm just here, for the same reasons as everyone else to do good things, I suppose. It's good to meet you all.
Likewise.
I'm Caden, Bryn. My parents were in this gig, so I'm kind of just following what they did.
Oh, carrying the torch.
Oh, your parents were legacy students here as well.
No, I've never heard of this place. They were just adventurers. Proper wilds, just went for it out there, guys,
Interesting. My uncle was similar.
Well then, we're gonna get along just fine, I feel.
Oh, of course. Most of us.
Tension here.
Standing there, not giving up. It was like
Malgor,
days ever.
I
And
think he's
Stephen
talking
just
about you, Malgor.
There's like a very like over the top look of like shock on Torlock's face. It's like, I would never.
need to work on your lying.
Malgor, I think it's because you're a little uptight.
Only a little. Do I need to lie harder?
Your posture is like a rod, man. Come on, like lean a little bit.
Proper posture allows for better creations.
Oh,
It also
guys,
saves off back pain.
we're gonna be late.
See, the back pain I get. I don't know what creations are. That sounds ominous and awful, but we'll
We'll
see.
see. I'm hoping to finish my little project while I'm here.
Again, keeping the ominous energy. Let's go, guys. We have icebreakers.
Yes, let's break some ice.
Agreed.
It is winter outside, so that makes total sense.
Yeah, Melchior, I'll head for the door.
We'll go.
Okay. You guys step out. It's a lot less busy now, as there are these like little banners up of your different logos of your dorms, telling you where to go. You see Connor running around and doing like helping people get into line. You all now notice the giant troll has been put on a giant metal chain, and dragged by the rest of its group to join. And a troll, I'm not sure how many of you would know, but this does not seem like a creature that can read or have a name or anything. And it is currently being like shouted at to be given a name, or to write down a name, because it doesn't have one on its ID.
I kind of like
friendship.
nod towards it, and whoever's like walking beside me, I just like whisper to them, "Is like, you know, those creatures are a lot more intelligent than people actually think."
Really?
Yes.
I mean, wow, you're so knowledgeable. Can you tell me more?
Of course, I could tell you all about them, and I'll just continue and just fighting off facts as we
Facts?
Yes, Trump facts.
Give me a deception for how believable your facts are.
God,
Stressing her
gonna be
out.
I'm gonna be so much better than a level or two.
You
That's
feel like
another 4.
you feel like you were better at lying yesterday, but something has happened.
It's something. I'm not used to the material plane. These people are just weird.
Oh, maybe I'm not sure that's true. Not to
Oh.
like imply anything. I mean, sorry, not to imply that you.
You know, I
were
think
or
I'm thinking of
anything. Maybe
ogres. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. I just go walk beside someone else.
It's like
I
shuffle.
go apart this way. Yeah.
Yes. You see a bunch of lecturers show up now. I'm going to roll a dice to see which one comes to you guys. In this moment, you hear like this deafening scream. You just hear "onk," and you hear Connor go, "That's your name. All right, fine. We're putting that down." So you see a bunch of people, like there's these people, these like pitons, I think they're called, or whatever, like hammering these chain links into the ground, and this troll finally sits like opposite you guys. It's quite far from you guys, like as far as any of the other groups are. Let's roll to see which of the lecturers does your. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see which one does your icebreakers. You see this this high elf person come towards you. Quite difficult to discern the gender of this person. Stands very tall, like a 6'5" or so. This sort of pale skin, and carrying this giant bow and arrow over their back. Has this like almost like this brown satchel that just keeps going around the back, almost like the backwards like Batman belt. It seems to have a lot of stuff on them, and comes up to you and says, "The Brazen Bows, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Fifthborn.
One more time?
And Fifthborn. You see like spit come out. Look at it spraying
You
you
don't
guys.
want to say that after a glass of wine.
I teach field medicine here. I don't know if any of you are considering taking the field medicine class, but if you do, well, Fifthborn will be glad to see you. Looks over at
I think
Malkia. I only said my name again because I knew it sort of upset you.
I think I might have heard of you. Yes, you have at least 4 siblings, don't you?
How did you know? Oh,
Your tales have spread far and wide.
well, yes, I guess you could say that. I'm one of the few lecturers here that has actually graduated this academy, so they have that going for me. See them wearing these red robes, a lot more like academy uniform looking, very ranger looking, these open foot sandals, this cloak with this blue hair tied back with this pretty tiara on. Who looks like this? And they
Oh, sick.
they bring this sort of bench over and says, "All right, all," sits on top of it. "All right, all. I would like you all to show me some teamwork and show me why you could work together well as an adventuring party. I know you don't know each other too well, but I'd like to see how you can solve a problem. This will be a simple one," and it brings out this, similar to what Malchior had earlier, but a bit larger, this sort of gelatinous cube. Place it down on the bench. It says, "This has, as you can see, and sort of flicks it so it wiggles a little and becomes more visible, a single gold coin at its center. Now, this isn't like a typical gelatinous cube. It doesn't burn you in any way. But what it does do, if it notices anything enter within its body, it will scream incredibly loudly. And your assignment is, as a group, to take the gold coin out without making it make a single noise that I can hear."
Right.
Sets it on the ground in front of you all. You have this pretty large one. It's it would take a full arm inside of it to grab this single golden coin that's sort of floating in it. And just sort of, they sit back on the bench and just say, "Have at it and do your best. And if I hear, feel free to experiment. You have a few minutes to get this done. About 5 minutes, I'd say. So don't feel free to experiment."
Is this a graded assignment, Professor?
Sort of looks to the side and whistles. "Maybe, it may not. Who am I to say?"
You're the professor, so literally you.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting that. Oh. Well, who could say, really? Maybe, I haven't checked the curriculum. It might be. It might not. God.
How about
just
we
so
decide
frustrating.
after we've given it an attempt and see how it goes?
No, that's definitely not how it works.
No?
No,
Okay.
it's either
Or-
assigned or it's not. I just don't
Seemed a
remember.
reasonable idea to me.
All right, well. Whatever helps you get through it. This large, sort of bluish cube in front of you, with a gold coin sort of barely moving, sort of shifting around in the middle of it. Sits back and looks at you all.
Okay, so usually my approach to things like this is to first have a bit of a strategy meeting, just to see what everybody can do.
Well,
and
what can you do?
Oh, that was it. That was my input.
Oh.
Right, but what can you do?
Oh, I mean, so many things. I have this. I put kind of gesture the harp on my back. This is quite special. I have this. I gesture the stick that I'm holding. I can make it magic.
I see.
A stick.
I could maybe use the stick to push the coin out.
Right.
It screams if anything goes in it. Is that what he said?
Hmm.
Indeed.
Well, I think it's important to note that we only need to stop them from hearing it. We
Yes,
can
does
still have it make
anybody
a noise.
can anybody scream louder than it?
Well,
I'm
you've got
sure one of you two will have no problem doing that.
I mean, I do have
Agreed.
a harp, but harps
Yeah.
aren't. I don't know how much you know about music, but harps are they're subtle, refined instruments. They're not really loud as
We've
it
got
is.
a lot of
Give me
attention-grabbing
A
bells.
sitar.
Bells could do.
Do have a lot.
Well, if we had some loud bells and maybe a harp backing track, maybe they wouldn't hear anything.
We could give it a go. I mean, it does remind me. I think I heard a philosopher say once that if a cube screams in a room of bells, does it actually make a sound?
You know,
And the cube
philosophy?
screamed in a room of bells, and the only listener had their ears plugged by someone else. Huh?
That's a good point too. Yes.
What if someone puts their hands over his ears and just goes la 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 la?
I think we've got the birthing of a great strategy here.
You're a man of science. Aiden.
I contain multitudes, my guy.
Well, if you want to do that, I could use my stick to try and push the coin out. My stick is very nice.
It's a
Very
lovely stick.
useful. Thank you.
You're happy for it to be disintegrated.
Oh no, it'll be magical. Don't worry about it. It's not magical right now, but I can make it magical. I do a little bit of like a ostentatious, like a half bow. Like it's kind of what I do.
This group is so
Magic
fucking quirky,
sticks?
man. You guys are weird. I love it.
I'm starting
You wanna
see
have a
where
better
Maxim
plan?
Comes from.
No, Malcor, go cover that man's ears and say la 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 la.
Cover his ears and go la 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 la.
Yes, that's what I said. Thank you for repeating it. Go. Science
No.
man, go.
Fine.
Yay, teamwork.
He turns round and takes one of his tinkerer's tools out from his bag and is just able to manifest a giant fucking bell. It's on the list of things I can make.
Double bells. I
Where
like
did
it.
you
This
pull
is
that
good.
from?
Yeah, and he just
Wait,
puts it in
hold
front of the
on.
lecturer.
Before we ring
Apologies.
the bell,
So what's louder, his bell or all of your bells?
Well, I suppose we'll have to see, won't we? I for one am really excited.
just before we go off on this fun little adventure here, guys, can everyone here do magic?
Oh, a multitude, yeah.
That's a good question. It's kind of a given back at home, but
There are people that can't.
What's up?
oh,
Hit stuff.
Oh, hitting stuff is very valuable sometimes.
So, now you all know what I bring to the table. Thank you for pulling a giant bell out of fucking nowhere and make me feel kind of insignificant right now.
I'm sure we could probably teach you some magic.
I mean, I can spray poison in a man's eyes, and that's about it.
Useful
Not
trick.
nothing.
Are you conjuring the poison?
You know, I've never thought about it. It just kind of happens.
That's true. It's not just you don't just have like a vial of poison you throw at people, do you?
No.
Yes, that would be quite boring, just having vials of liquids.
Well, that and it
Anyway.
feels kinda
Yeah, that'd be
evil.
crazy.
Okay, stick. I walk over to this thing with like holding my stick up. Like, anyone else want to assist? Anyone have anything any other way? Maybe someone wants to pull from the other side, just to make sure the coin definitely comes out.
I will crouch at the cube and hold my hand steady until the coin is out.
Okay, here it goes. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff, imbue it with some nature magic to kind of like toughen it up a bit, and I'm just gonna just go elbow deep into this cube, trying to push the coin out towards Kaiden.
Okay. Give me an attack roll of that to see how far you can push it in it. As you notice quite a
Okay.
deal of resistance as soon as you touch it. Seems to be like it may not be acidic or anything, but it is definitely thick.
Using a different dice this time because the other one's been feeling me. This one's not much
Dice.
better. 13.
13. Let me see. Yes, Kane, give me an athletics check. You are also trying to. It doesn't make it out all of the way, but it seems that it like makes it close enough that you would have to put your hand inside of it, but not like your full arm, not up to your elbow or anything like that.
Okay. Which do you want me to roll on D&D Beyond, or like is actual dice okay?
Whichever you prefer. So we know.
Okay. 16.
Okay. As this is happening, Caden, looks like you're on track to be able to grab this coin as it comes out and put your arm in. And this happens in like an instant, and then you just hear this ungodly screaming. It's sort of like those, the plants that they pull up in Harry Potter. You just hear this high pitch, you just hear this horrifying, and I imagine you ring the bell at this point. So what is Team Bell up to at the moment?
Team Bell, I suppose, are ringing their bell.
What a stupid question.
Oh, why did I ask that?
I am jumping up and down. I am spinning around. Like, I'm flailing.
And then Malcolm's just standing there going, ding, ding, ding.
Yes, Malcolm give
One
me
of us is covering their ears, I imagine.
Malcolm give me a melee attack roll, and Kite give me a performance check.
Melee.
Thank you so much.
We already have some sub teams forming, Team Bell and Team Elbow Deep.
Yep.
I'll just get my dagger so close as I have.
Okay. You ring this loud bell. The lecturer is like looking down, is like purposefully trying to remain ignorant and not listening to you guys so that you guys can formulate a plan. And is looking down, just reading this book, this like comic book kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, this loud bell hits from the right, and then this like sleigh bell Santa Claus on the left.
And then, can I be the one to cover his ears then?
Yes, you cover their ears. What are you like approaching? Obviously, is this person now like is starting to look up as the bell is about to be rung?
No, from behind.
Give me a stealth check, please.
You're gonna get flipped.
You successfully managed to cover their ears without them noticing. There's just I've gone from reading this lovely little comic book to overstimulation hell, as church is in session to the right, the jester is there to the left, and it's all quite muffled. It's like hearing from the inside of a club in like the bathroom, because their ears are also covered, and they're they don't hear it, but there is a faint loud screaming that everyone can hear. Team Arms Deep, give me a wisdom save, please.
Elbow Deep.
Elbow Deep, sorry.
He doesn't know anything.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw, yes, please.
13.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
I've only rolled single digits.
Torlock, you take 3 thunder damage as the screaming really hits you. As you puncture this hole, out of it just comes a concentrated sound blasting into your ears, and you're kind of it rung your head a bit. You can't even hear the bells going off because you've just almost been deafened by this thing for a second. And the coin flips out with in Caden's fist, and you look over, and the lecturer is like staring down at the book, shaking, and the coin is in your hand. I don't know if Team Bell see the coin is in your hand.
No, I'm actually
waiting for a signal.
You look over and you see Torlock completely stunned, similarly to the lecturer.
I hold up my fist and be like, I've done it. Coin achieved.
Torlock,
See, there's,
it's
like-
someone mouthing something in front of you.
Yeah, there's genuine fear on his face after this has like happened, and he looks like he's screaming, but he's not producing any sound. And yeah, he's just kind of like looking around, realizing that he's now deaf forever.
I think Seraphina, you see as the other two are like facing the lecturer and doing this, Seraphina, you see the signal and you see the coin in Kin's hand.
Has the screaming stopped?
The screaming has stopped by this case, but the bell has not.
Okay, yeah. No, that's fine. All right. In that case, I will retreat from my position and then try to sneak back around so that hopefully he doesn't know.
She's so mysterious.
So mysterious.
Where does she come from? I never saw her.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys stop
And
ringing
then,
the bells.
Yeah.
Lecturer like sits stunned for a moment, closes the book, puts it in one of the many satchels, and goes, "Good job. I didn't hear anything. Did you do it? What did you do? Magic to get it?" And looks over at
Very
Serafina. Why didn't you do
sophisticated
anything?
I'm sorry. It was just.
Or did you?
It's kind of scary.
She was
Oh,
more
I mean,
supportive.
did I?
Oh, those were some loud bells. But if I were to rate it, I would say that the jester bells were a little louder.
They're more performative.
Oh yes, I
They're
can't
also
speak to their
lying.
quality, but I cannot hear very well. Yes, good job, everyone. I hope you have learned something valuable about each other. I'm going to go back to the rest of the teachers.
We're sorry.
What?
We're sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I think kind of like wobbles away. And
What a nice guy.
your IDs let a little ding.
I hope it was
Sign from you.
graded.
I almost wish it wasn't.
Oh, come on, that had to be your finest moment, bud. Look at you ring that bell.
You guys hear like a little dinging sound come from your IDs. Whoever checks it would see that the C on your grade remains a C, but dings a little faint green, and then it fades back to normal color.
Approval.
I think I'm deaf.
No.
You hear
Did it
sort of
work?
Slowly coming back to you, but everyone has to speak quite loud to
Oh.
be picked up.
Sorry, I don't. That didn't happen last time. I caught me a bit by surprise.
Was there a last time?
Oh, of course, it's not my first tangle with a jiggly cube.
And you still took more damage than anyone, huh?
Yes, you
I
know,
mean, not
someone.
that it's
That's fascinating.
You know, I knew I could take it after all.
You were screaming silently.
Yes, that's. Oh,
Like you thought your hearing would never come back or something.
oh, that's just a part of. Shall we go?
Wipe the bleeding from your ears.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, our task complete.
Task appears.
Great
to be
teamwork, guys.
complete.
Well done.
You guys were so
Yes.
brave.
Yes. Did you do the bells? Were the bells going? Couldn't really hear the bells.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, they
They
were
were
ringing the
okay. That's
bells,
good.
yeah.
I'm glad.
You guys are Connor, the centaur, comes back around. Says, "Well, I've heard good things, and I think that the other lecturer is hearing nothing for a while. Great job, you guys! First assignment. That'll look good in your grades." And I heard you all contributed. Well, some more than others.
Indeed. Is there a I don't know, like a staff medic?
Yes, that would be
Just
the
in
one
case
that
for
you
the
guys
future.
just assaulted.
Oh,
I will go get
Okay.
them.
he just walked away from us. To that,
Yeah,
okay.
well, we did deafen him a little bit.
Yes. Interesting.
Coming stumbling back over is this high elf with this bleeding left ear, with a healer's kit in hand. Show me your ear. Show me your ear.
Oh yes. This is. I suppose you may as well patch this up while you're here, but just more for the future in case anyone gets actually hurt.
Right, of course. You I think even with minimal roll here, you get back to full health.
Yeah.
Right. Well, good job. It was
Oh,
graded.
Thank you.
Great.
Great.
Good. It was a minor assignment, so I say your grade is not shifted. But That will be all. Getting a bit later, you may. The next plans are just to head back to the dorms and wait until the morning. You have this pamphlet I have to give you, and hand you this green spreadsheet that looks very similar to the minor subjects list that you guys were all received in the group chat. So I'd ask that you all settle down for the night, and in the morning we will meet. You will do your first class, and you will get your first quest. Great job for now, but just try and get a good night's sleep.
We will indeed.
Thank you.
Hobbles off again. Seems to be quite a dramatic lecture. Is like limping now, as well. The legs weren't hurt, but head off. You get this little pamphlet for all the names of the lecturers and the details and the list of minor subjects. You see some other students go back to their dorms. It's kind of this day sort of started a bit later, and it seems like they're preparing you for an early morning, so most people are sort of heading in to tuck in for the night, have their first long rest.
Nice.
I'd say that was quite an elegant solution. I fear we've got the name Brazen locked in. Are we ready to head back?
Sorry, I didn't realize you had actually been injured.
Oh, just a scratch, it's nothing I haven't been through before.
Well, if there's anything traumatic, lost limbs, let me know.
Oh, you can
Heal?
help? Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, I've a little bit myself, but yeah, like you say, it's only for the important stuff, Don't think I've had to use that since I last fought my last dragon, but
Your last dragon?
Manager.
yes. What, do you not fight dragons here?
There's been one dragon on my island.
Cultural differences, I suppose. It's more, well, not quite normal, but there's more of us who do that sort of thing back home.
I see.
Maybe one day I'll teach you.
How to fight dragons?
Sure. Why not?
Sick. Awesome. I'd punch it.
Yes, have you ever heard of a yellow dragon?
And they are actually
Let's
dragons
say yeah.
this time, are they? Not like rocks or anything? It's
Well, of
just
course.
Last time you were talking about a troll and it wasn't a troll, so
Oh,
not that
yes.
I'm doubting you or anything.
Ogres
Maybe you
and
just
trolls
know
are
really big lizards.
ogres and trolls are they're quite close related cousins in their ancestry, so they're easy to get mixed up. But no, I'm talking about actual dragons. Yes,
Well-
there used to be yellow dragons, but not anymore after us.
Wow, you seem to have quite the storied history. I'll be
course.
picking your brain later.
Looking forward to it.
They made that sound like it was gonna be a physical thing.
Watch your brain as you sleep tonight.
Sleep with one brain open.
As you guys make your way back to the dorm, you notice as well, pinned on the door is this first week's schedule. So you're currently on a Tuesday as your first day of the semester. And there is a list of different items on the agenda for the week, as well as a signed thought of the week from the principal, Baxter Grenache, where it says, and as you look at it, like as your eyes make contact with it, you hear, "Not everything is as it seems." Like it radiates out of the, like it's a pre-recorded message, but only when you look at the text. And it's kind of awkward, like you're like looking back at it every now and then.
That's so neat.
Keeps playing.
Very cool.
You have a nice my eyes kind of like go up and down the note, and like it cuts off whenever I.
Not
when
everything.
it starts.
Not everything.
Yeah,
Is that a seem?
that's annoying.
Yes, is there anything you guys would like to do? You get this list, but you know that you'll have to pick your subjects tomorrow. You'll have your first day of classes then. And Yeah, you have the agenda for the week, but most people are heading to sleep. Is there anything else you guys would like to do as you are in your very tailored rooms?
So, do you guys have any idea what you're picking?
Yes.
Some thoughts. I mean, for
Honestly,
me,
all of them seem neat.
kind of like I talked about a bit earlier. If there's one area I'm a little bit lacking in, it's the I don't know, physical aspect of things. I kind of look
Yeah,
over at like
I see
Kaiden.
that.
Yeah, so I mean that look over like Kaiden's bed that's up on the ceiling. I was like, that type of stuff. If I could, I mean, satyrs are naturally gifted when it comes to leaping and such, but I'd like to train that a little bit more and just become even more exceptional.
Wow, that's cool. What about the rest of you?
A cursed
I know.
artifact.
Oh, any reason why?
So that I know when I have one.
Do you think you have one?
Not presently.
Oh,
But
because you
if
haven't
you
taken the
don't
class yet.
understand If you don't understand them, you can't create them. As you can't create them, well, that is a limitation I do not want to have.
Right, because you make bells.
I make everything.
Well, we've only seen bells, so.
You like something else?
So are you learning to make a cursed bell?
It says
Not
ding
a-
and not dong.
I am not learning to make a cursed bell, no. Learning to make implements of interest.
Ominous.
Very mysterious. Wow.
No, just simply one that wants to earn their coin. And there's a lot more coin if you can make the item talk.
Make it talk.
Hmm.
Give it a silly voice.
No.
Make it like. I mean, have it say other things, but tone. God, I am just killing it with ideas today.
Killing is certainly a word, yes.
I can hear the sarcasm, Mr. Bed on the floor.
At least I don't have to jump up.
It's good exercise. Peak studying location, by the way. Upside down.
Oh, because all the blood rushes to your head.
Exactly, so you can store information because there's more blood there. And that's where the information is stored.
What of the rest of you? Any particular subject?
I've always had quite the token for alchemy.
Concerns me.
Well, it's not that difficult. You just throw one thing in here, one thing in there, and then there's like a colorful explosion from upstairs. It's really quite dazzling.
Well, I'm glad you're going to be learning.
Oh, I already know most things.
Is anyone going to tell me what alchemy is?
It's when you make acids,
Oh,
among other things.
nice things?
Oh, I mean, I can make glitter bombs. They don't do much, but they're fun.
They're pretty.
Yeah. They're dazzling, they're elegant. Oh, the audience loves them so much.
Melchior goes up to his little cube. It's like, you're going to be so busy.
It sort of squidges up and down a little excitedly.
Guys, he's talking to his cube.
With its barely sentience.
Maybe the cube is the cursed object.
Well, he wouldn't know yet, I guess.
He's to get his full way through the first term to really figure it out.
I've come here to judge my cube, and whether it's cursed or not.
Come to ponder the cube.
Pondering.
You jumpy one?
Hmm?
What are you going to be studying?
Stuff.
Stuff and things.
I haven't figured it out yet. Field medicine's interesting. Curses are interesting, though I ain't got nowhere near enough magical whatever you guys do for that. Physical stuff. You know, I want to hit stuff better. I want to be able to jump vertically 60 feet and then slam into a man.
Specific.
You should think about inverting your knees.
Ew, no, not gonna do that. Thank you
What?
for the idea, I guess.
I mean, it helps.
Inverting my knees.
Yes, I kind of
And
gesture
they'll
towards
poke
my
out the back
legs.
of my legs.
Yes, like this.
Yeah, I'm not you, little man.
Well, not yet.
Well, oh, I hate that.
Maybe if you specialize in field medicine, you'll be able to learn how to invert your knees.
I'm good. I'd rather just be the hitty one. You guys got the healing and stuff sorted. Yup.
Oh, does someone have the healing sword?
Well, it's not me.
Well, they've got the acid sorted, so.
I think Evan died.
Sorry.
Oh,
No,
I
he's,
didn't
he's
know.
good.
I was taking a drink. Kite, as you're sitting on your own and organizing your things, you feel this bag that you've picked up on the last just couple of days start to rumble a little. It's a leather bag.
Well, I'm gonna investigate.
You look and it is this leather bag that has this like signed like initials on AB, little blood stain. You've tried to scrub off, and the bag seems to like have like you've been trying to like pick away at it for a while. And you're not really sure what it does. It seems to shake on its own sometimes, but it seems to like loosen now that you can open up the bag. It seems to be what you would assume magical in nature as it's moving on its own, and
I'm opening without hesitation.
No, it's open to you. Oh yes, you look inside and you see darkness, but then you see like a small fuzz of white.
Can I like reach into it?
You reach in, you grab like the little fuzzy white thing.
Does it do anything? Is it like... Is it reacting in any way?
Not really. It goes still whenever you touch it. It just feels like fluff.
Maybe this is the cursed item.
I'm gonna start playing with it in my hands. I'm throwing it around like a stress ball.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand.
Yeah, huh?
Play around with it.
Oh, we're playing.
Yes. What kind of thing are you doing? Are you letting it like leave your hands? Are you juggling? Are you like bouncing it off the wall?
Oh, juggling is really good.
You juggle and it doesn't seem to do anything. It sits still. It has this like pull that it's like magically. It almost seems like it either like almost like it's alive, like it's urging you either to put it back in the bag or to like throw it away. But otherwise, you don't really seem to know what this item does. You just picked it up recently.
Well, I can't throw you away. You might be useful later.
I'm just gonna drop it back in the bag.
Drop it back in the bag, and it doesn't seem to do anything. It like shakes on its own a little bit every now and then, almost like it's alive. But it just how it's been the last couple of days. This is the first time you've managed to be able to open it or interact with it at all. I'm not sure for now quite what it does.
Oh, questions for later.
Okay. As you guys are getting ready for bed, is there anything you guys would like to do? are there any characters that are still considering between different options and classes or subjects for the next day? Or
Yeah, Caden is definitely stuck.
makes sense. There's a
I just don't
Good few
know
options.
which ones make the most sense.
makes sense. Yes, you've only managed to meet 2 of the lecturers so far. One of them you guys deafened. It's not a great look for the lecturer, but yeah. How's Seraphina feeling about it? Does she have like a giant pink bed?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of what I'm imagining with
Fuzzy
Princess
pink bed.
Peach.
She's not sure what she's gonna pick yet either. It's gonna. Yeah, if everyone's like still starting to go to bed, she's gonna sit at her desk and start opening up her diary.
Did she write about her day so far?
Yeah, she starts yapping in it. Every so often she like stops and like stares at it as if she's expecting it to like something to happen, but nothing happens. She just keeps yapping, and it's just kind of it's really meaningless, kind of just like chatter. It's almost performative, like for the sake of it.
Yes,
As if she's expecting something to happen.
for every page that you sort of flip to on it, you notice like a small ink blob that looks like someone has spilled, sitting in the corner of the page. It doesn't seem to do anything, but whenever you swap the page, it like transfers to that corner. This dried out ink blob as if you spilled like your quill. But yeah, you notice as you turn each page, it seems to transfer to that one and disappear from the previous.
Yeah,
Which doesn't
she's
seem to do
writing in
anything.
it like she's writing it about which like minor she should pick, as if like asking the journal, but it's not giving her anything. It's getting more frustrated with it.
Yeah, it seems to be that you're not really gleaming much from this exercise, as the rest of the party are sort of, I imagine, going to sleep around now. It's like 10 o'clock here, but that is quite late considering the early morning you guys are expecting to have. Okay, does everyone have anything else they want to do before they head off to sleep? It's their first night at the academy.
No.
No.
Okay,
Don't
you
think
guys-
so.
Hongshu. Caden, I believe. Does Caden sleep or does he do a meditation?
He meditates.
Okay. Then I will need everyone to give me perception checks with disadvantage other than Caden.
Oof.
How do you roll
Yeah.
disadvantage on this?
Right click it and then hit disadvantage.
God.
Oh, is that how you do it now?
There's a little toggle that says automatically.
Nat 20.
Oh, he's
Oh, nice.
Hey!
This one dice has only rolled a 3 all session.
No.
Get better dice.
Yeah.
7.
Hey, twins!
8 for me.
Okay, it.
Just a couple of eepers.
11 for me.
11 for Malchior. Seraphina gets a 7.
Yep.
Kate gets a 7. And Caden gets a nat 20.
That'll never happen again, guys.
Yeah, count your blessings. You guys all drift off to sleep. All actually relatively comfortable. It feels like you've all brought this piece of home back with you. And as you're meditating, you sort of like have this moment, and like, even though you are used to meditating rather than having like a full sleep, it's this moment where you almost feel like you're lulled to sleep, or like you zone out for a second, and then it only feels like a couple seconds, but as you open your eyes, you realize that you're not hanging above where you were. You're instead down on the floor on a bedroll. It almost looks like this is the room that you came into before it was fully customized. You see everyone else asleep on their bedrolls as well, in the correct areas, but not what it looked like before. And as you sort of have your meditation almost not quite interrupted by that, you hear a creaking from next to you as you're not up from the ceiling, but instead you are next to the window. You notice the window creak open. Nobody else hears. They're all deep in their sleep, and you hear a quiet little giggling. You hear, and you hear like, in a language you don't quite understand, a lot of gibbering and jabbering, as you see what appears to be a goblin sneaking in through the window. And then you hear more footsteps. And you see this large, like almost like a radish dog-like creature with another goblin, a lot buffer looking, riding on its back, and another goblin that is wearing a very stereotypical wizard's robe. And they're sneaking in, and it seems like you've kind of caught them unaware. They don't really notice that you're not asleep, and they seem to be sneaking in, trying to be stealthy. And it seems like they've succeeded for everyone other than you. I'll have to
Okay.
put them on the map
I
to
don't. I don't do subtle.
show.
Caden's just gonna like pad round to like. Can I move? I can.
Yeah, you should be able to
Like-
move.
Like here.
Mhm.
Hey, what the fuck?
They all just look over, and then Flance just yelp like, "Huh!"
Gotcha, bitch.
I would like Caden to roll initiative and everyone else to roll initiative with disadvantage, please.
I'll start using. Yeah. There we go.
God damn it.
Holy mid.
That was disadvantage just kicking our ass.
5.
We're going
No.
nowhere.
Okay, let me write these down. So Seraphina got a 9. Caden got an 18. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And who am I? Let's see.
I got a 6.
Yes, that is perfect. Perfect.
The 3 dice rolled a 4.
Brilliant. Okay, I'm just putting in my initiative for everyone else. Okay, Caden, you've caught these people by surprise, and it seems like you are going first ahead of any of them as they are weapons drawn. You know, no, it doesn't look like they have the best intention sneaking into this place. You witness them, and it's your turn first in combat. You see a
Okay.
buff-looking goblin, 2 weaker-looking goblins, a wizard-looking one, and this like rat dog, big monster that 2 of them are riding on the back of.
I'm gonna move here and be like, "Hey, yo, wake up! Hey, yo, we're being robbed. Hey, man, wake up! Hey, hey, wake
You
up!"
Successfully wake up Seraphina, who is currently BRB. Which I will
Perfect.
also take this I will also take this time to go get a drink 1 second and BRB. But you successfully woken up Seraphina. 1 second.
Oh, perfect.
Slandering my ass.
It's a revolving door. How are we feeling, gang?
Hey, Beck.
Hey.
Good.
Hello.
Feeling like shit. Can't roll for crap.
Aw.
God damn.
Damn.
Maybe combat is like where you roll.
Yeah,
You
probably.
know, maybe you
Maybe it'll
save
be a
it for the.
boost.
Yeah.
Maybe the bad rolls are just roleplay accurate.
You know what? Yeah. I'll choose to believe that. The dice just know, you know?
They know when you're lying.
Sure.
Exactly.
Serafina, you wake up with Caden over you. You're waking up. You're not in the lavish bed that you fought.
Yeah. What? What's going on?
Goblins! One of them's a wizard. One of them's got a wizard hat.
A wizard, huh?
Yes.
That sounds kind of scary.
We're going to die. Maybe.
Really? Do you think?
No. We'll punch them.
Oh, you can punch them.
Sweet. Okay. The others are honk shooing.
Okay, is it my turn? Or what's going on?
So this will be like a object interaction, I will say, for Caden. So Caden, you still have the rest of your turn if you'd like. And what's going to happen with that, since you woke up Serafina, you will have rolled your advantage or your initiative straight. So you will go after Caden's turn. Or sorry, you will have
the first
got
roll was a
your,
9. So.
You will have got your 22 in your initiative because you've been woken up and warned. So for this turn, you will go after Caden, and then going forward, you will have a 22 in your initiative. So I've written it down and changed the order. So first up is Caden still. You have your turn ahead of you.
Sure. I just about have enough distance with poison spray to hit the wizard.
The wizard, okay.
Boop. Oh, sweet. 23.
Where did my DM screen go? No, where are all my monsters on? Hold on a second. I got rid of my DM screen. Okay, there we go. What? No, don't do that. You go to spray out your poison, and I'm going to need you to make a charisma saving throw.
I ain't got none of that, bruh. 14?
14, you succeed as you see this wizard look at you and try and put on this really beautiful face. Gives like a kissy face, and you see this like charm magic that does not work as it looks at you, and it tries to like brainwash you into being like really in love with it. It does not work. The poison instead goes through, and it uses a reaction to seemingly dodge out of the way of it entirely. The poison looks like it's going to connect, and as it hits its face, it goes, "Oh ho ho, not so close!" And it has like a hole appear in its chest, and the acid passes through, and it goes, "Can't quite hit me that easily because I've studied all of the magics."
A lot of magics.
All of the magics?
I have mastered every school in Goblin.
Oh, well then you haven't mastered every school in these nuts.
Oh, fucking got him.
Ow! I've taken psychic damage!
Sarcasm
to the bar,
doesn't
please.
suit you. I'm scared.
Does Keaton do anything else on his turn as this thing burns a reaction to dodge out of the way of this ability?
Great, man. I'd like to point out that I'm a very nice GM, but I let you guys do things. No, I guess, do I have any movement left? I don't think so.
I don't think so, unless you have anything to do with a bonus action.
I fear monks always seem to have movement left.
Yeah, we're so baby, I don't even have that yet.
Yeah, so sad.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything.
Okay, next up will be Serafina. You wake up from very cozy to seeing this incredible force attacking you. These goblins, these serrated blades, and this wizard one. The blades seem a little rusted almost with blood itself as they look out at you. The wizard looks between you and Caden. What do you like to do?
Okay. I run away. So this, like, how do I get up to the? Is it like difficult terrain at all to like climb up to where the others are sleeping?
Yes. So these steps, where it shows the actual physical steps, would be essentially difficult terrain as you are moving up the steps.
Not great. Okay. Okay. So Okay, so I can't actually get very far, but I'm gonna start going up towards them. But I only got my. I'll get up to like I guess here. Well, no, actually, probably here. And then. What would it be? What kind of action would it be to start yelling?
I'd say you could use like your object interaction essentially to just if you wanted to like wake someone up like Kaden did.
Yeah, but I'm not right next to them. Is more what I mean.
Sure. What do you say?
Okay. All right. Oh, if only I had a bell.
I'm really useful.
Let me
This is the
make
bell
sure.
campaign.
Because
Okay, we all need
I
a-
would really like to have a bell right now. Use a bell right now.
I do not think you have a bell.
I'm cooked. I'm cooked. It's over.
What do you yell at?
All right, I put my hands around my mouth. I go, "We're being attacked!"
Torlog, you hear this and you come to start waking up. It's not as comfy as you imagine. It's like quite a generic bed you find yourself in. You look down and see Seraphina down the stairs screaming.
I wake up with like a elbow what? Oh. What'd you say? We're being
attacked!
okay, and I'll just take a few seconds to come out of my sleepy mood. Because apparently I rolled shitty initiative, it's gonna take a while.
Yes, you start coming to, but you just see this group of goblins reaching in. Seraphina, what do you do with the rest of your turn? You have an action, a bonus action.
I do have an action. Well, I did hear that sick burn, and you know it didn't do any psychic damage. But what if it did some psychic damage?
Oh.
So on the wizard, I'm going to cast Mind Sliver.
Oh, okay.
So
What I meant to do, but like, yeah.
I didn't have the magic.
Yeah, this is how he's learning the magic. So you need to succeed on Intelligence Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, and which one are you casting this on? Is it on the wizard?
The wizard, yeah.
Okay. That is a free.
That is a fail.
No! My
I know, right? I know.
No, my
That's just
monster.
crazy. Okay, wait. Will that roll the dice for me? No, it did not roll the dice. Damn. Okay, well, it's a D6.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a d6.
3 psychic damage.
Okay.
And you subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw.
Yeah, what does your magic look like as you're casting this psychic mind sliver out of it?
Oh, it's very cute. It's like a pink butter knife.
It's very cute. It attacks into its brain, and you just hear it go, "Oh! I know what kind of magic this is. Brain
So
magic."
wise.
This guy really is a wizard.
Looks half dead. This wizard looks like he's seen better days. And he just goes, "My goons, help me!" Do you have anything you want to do with your bonus action?
I don't think I have bonus actions.
Oh, that's
I'm
how
not
it
that kind of
goes.
character.
The wizard is up next. That's it. I'll have to show you my most powerful magic. He kind of like looks for a little
Oh
bit.
god.
He is a wizard. He's got a little book.
He's serious.
Looks up as you say that and say, "Yes, I do." He flips through the pages, and looks out at Caden, who insulted him earlier. And
Badly.
Caden, I'm going to need
He
you to make
probably
a
thinks
wisdom
that's the
saving
source of the
throw.
magic.
A wisdom save.
Yes.
Delayed vicious mockery.
21.
21 It goes, my most powerful spell, Tasha's hideous laughter. And like this, he goes to like shoot out. It looks like it's charging up this massive beam at the end of this stick, and it shoots out. It just goes, and it hits you and doesn't affect you.
That's okay, bud. We all have malfunctions from time to time.
Oh dear! Quick attack this one. They're a magical freak. Immune to my magic.
Gotcha, but I know who I am.
He is going to use his movement to run out the window. He's now like on the edge on the windowsill, running and hiding away. And is going to use a bonus action to try and hide. Magical retreat. With a nat 20 and 22, he disappears from view. I mean, I cast invisibility.
These wizards.
That's some good magic.
Disappears
So
from
good.
sight. Next up then is Kaitu. Wake up at this point. You hear the sound of a goblin yelling brain magic and then running out the window as you open your eyes.
I spring out of bed like I just had the best dream ever. Assuming this was part of the dream. Oh god. I don't got much in the way of range. Alright, I'm busting out the ruler. Alright. I'm going to here. I can't. Wait, there we go. I'm gonna make a theatrical jump down to the bottom. I'm assuming I can do that relatively
If you would like
freely.
to try and skip the difficult terrain, make me an acrobatics check, please.
Yes, sir.
I'll allow you on a successful check to do so. Oh, you managed to do it with a loud jingle.
I could have used that.
Does it wake anyone up?
Are you awaken? You awaken. The sound of a loud jingle and a fun.
He thinks it's a nightmare about the bells.
The bells, the bells.
Santa's come. Yes, you land down. It only takes up 10 feet of your movement to make that full jump because you did so well.
Oh, what a
Bargain.
That really is a
Your
bargain.
bag in your pocket is really jingling around happy for you at this moment.
This is delightful. I'm gonna move another 10, and I have no range. Wait, I might be reading something wrong. No, I
You gotta
don't.
be within 60 feet.
You know
Nothing within
what?
60 feet?
You're right. I didn't want to use that one. I could do that
Let
one.
go.
We don't need that right now. I'm gonna use my bonus action to to give Malcior a. Say it for me.
Bardic Inspiration?
Bardic Inspiration.
Word of inspiration.
Yes.
He was like, I feel enchanted.
What a good
The
night's
bells
rest
have
does.
blessed him.
You hear an annoying ringing of bells, but they make you feel strangely inspired. Their magical energy. Okay, is there anything you want to do with your action?
It's a great question, then. No, I think I'm chilling.
Okay, your bag shakes like hell as you've entered into a combat, seemingly demanding your attention. Make me an Arcana check.
I'm good at these. I'm not good at these. I'm okay at these. Wait.
Your bag
You're good at these.
seems to imply almost that it can join this combat. You don't know specifically what traits that may have, but you think that throwing whatever is inside the bag may seem to activate a kind of ability of magical
Okay,
sorts.
if that's the case,
That's about all you
can I
can
use
go
my
in.
action? Or is that like my action for the turn?
You can use your action to chuck something from this bag 20 feet.
20 feet?
You just pick where it lands. You can't tell, you just know that it's itching for action, but you don't really know much else about it.
I'll throw it like here.
Okay. I need you to
If it
roll me
blows
a
up, that's my
D8,
bad.
please.
Yes, sir.
A
One.
1. Okay. This small fuzzy, this little puff ball enters into your hand and starts shaking furiously as it's blood hungry for a little ball of cotton. As you throw it hard as you can, like a Pokeball, a little puff of with a little jingle. A puff of smoke
Bells.
appears with glitter laid on the ground, appearing a dog-like creature. A jackal appears. Just
Oh.
looks at you and goes, woof.
Oh. Well, that's fun. It was all part of the act, ladies and gentlemen.
It seems to look at you like confused.
Maybe you should. Does he look like capable?
It's a dog. It's like a wild dog. It's like a jackal.
It's just like a regular
They're all
dog.
capable.
Yeah, like a coyote type thing. It's like looking at you, like you're the one who threw me.
Why don't you exit stage left, buddy?
Give me an animal handling check. See how it
Yes,
takes to see how your
sir.
body language comes across to this thing. Kind of growls at you.
Don't fuck with me.
It doesn't seem like in any way magical despite its appearance, or like how it arrived in the battlefield.
I see.
After this, the rat-looking giant dog creature appears to spring into action. It will move its full movement, which is quite far. Oh, let me just measure this. Don't broadcast to others.
What is he cooking?
He's so devious.
This is actually, yeah, it's got some crazy movement. It sprints up all the way to Kite. With a goblin on its back, and the goblin is like grabbing onto its ears, and it's like, whoa, no, slow down, Betty! And it's just like skidding across, knocking the, knocking all like the tableware out of the way. And it's going to make an attack roll against you as it tries to gnash at you.
Yep, I got an AC of 14.
That is a, oh god, that is a 19 to hit. As it
Barely.
bites down. It bites down on you. Looks like a big old chunk coming out. As it bites down. Okay, bad damage. It gets it does 4 piercing damage to you as it bites into like your thigh, essentially, as you try to jump out of the way.
Okay.
The goblin
bad.
pats it on the head very, very hard and goes, good girl, good girl. And then this buff goblin that came in, which was next to the wizard goblin, will look up and try and run looking at Caden. And will just barely be able to make it and make an attack roll against you as well, as it pulls out this sort of jagged machete type thing, but in its hands it looks like a big sword. It will make an attack. Oh, I assume that's a miss. That's a 9.
Yeah, that misses.
And it will make another attack, which is a 16.
Meets it, beats it.
No!
Oh,
Okay.
no.
No, he says.
No, I'm on your side. That is 6 damage, slashing damage. It slices into you.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, this one looks like one of the more buff ones here, other than like the big monster that was there. Slashes in hard and just kind of snarls at you, speaking in a language you do not know. Assumedly Goblin.
Yeah, don't speak.
Next up, Torlock, you have woken up and you're ready to battle.
We're under
Oh, yeah,
attack!
Yawning and like trying to figure out what's actually
Doesn't
happening.
know
Or
she doesn't know if he's up yet.
yeah,
He's lying there
this
yawning.
could be a dream. This could be a performance. I don't know. And I kind of just like lazily look up, and then I see like the big rat creature running across the room. Just like immediately like this like death stare as he sees the one creature that he hates above all else: unnatural, filthy rats. And I think that death stare that he gives it is like an instinctual hunter's mark that he casts on it.
Okay, yeah.
So that would be my bonus action.
And do I have to do a saving
And
throw for
I'm
it, or does
gonna-
it work? Or is it just...
No, it just happens to him. He's just now my quarry.
Okay, he's marked.
And I'll just kind of like leap up out of bed, just kind of like land at the top step. And just make sure, yep. And then I will take the harp from the side of my bed, kind of like turn it around so it's like he's holding it like kind of backwards, and kind of like strum up the strings. And when he gets to the last two, he keeps hold of them and like pulls them farther back, so like an arrow appears on the string of the harp. And I'm gonna take a shot at the big rat guy.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay, let's do the better dice. Come on. That is. Hang on. What is my to hit with this? That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay, so that is an extra d6. 6, 7, 8 points of damage. 5 of it is force damage. I guess that matters.
Okay, it does not. It lands in the side. Kate, you see at this point Torlock is awoken as this monster that is bitten into your thigh gets hit in the side with this arrow that has really found a soft point in this giant rat monster.
And he's just kind of like, he's at the top of the stairs now, kind of like crouching down in a very kind of like hunter-like pose, just like narrowly skinned, like just staring straight at the rat, not even really looking at the goblins.
Okay.
And that's me.
That's your turn, and up next is the more minor goblins here. So one of them looks at you, Kate, and goes, "Sorry, bad luck," and makes a swing at you with its scimitar. Oh, that is a 13. Not a hit.
No, light work, no reaction.
Yes, it swings at you. You manage to duck below, limboing this blade, and it goes, "Ah, fuck," and just slaps it starts punching the rat in the top of the head. It's like, "You hit it again." And another one will make its way over to Melchior, but I don't believe it has the movement to get all the way. Maybe it does. No. It will take the dash action, and as you're awakening, Melchior, you just see this goblin looking at you, stinking like hell. Its breath smells of dead rat. And it goes, "Morning, sunshine." As it is, your turn.
Morning. He's gonna reach for his wand and just point it directly at its face. I was enjoying my sleep. He's just going to hit a firebolt directly into its face.
Okay. Well, that certainly hits it. Oh, and it is very taken aback by that on its last legs. It goes, "Ah, fuck!" As this fire like melts in, sort of like liquefies its nose a bit. It looks like it's like, "Careful though, it's strong."
Bonus action, because I have a special feat that allows me to cast Sacred Flame as a bonus action spell
Okay.
on the same turn. So I need a Dex save from it as well, please.
Okay. Dex one of its
Just
better
DC
ones.
14 sucker save.
Yeah, that is a 5, so definitely fails.
It takes another 6 damage.
Okay, it thinks that you're done as you cast the fireball, and it turns around for a split second to warn its allies, and as the words begin to leave its mouth, it is burned from the bottom up from the sacred flame as it falls over dead. And you
He's gonna sit on
have
the side of
the
his
sleep
bed
fall
and
out of your
rub his
eyes
eye.
as you're properly awake.
He's gonna cast a casual look over everything else and go, "Fuck's sake." And that's his turn.
That's his turn, okay.
Yeah, he's not moving. He's sitting on the side of his bed.
Seraphina, you are up again, as yours is now 22, so Kitten will be next.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. So, I guess the big rat creature is an easy target.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll put out her hands and go, "Eldritch Blast!" And let me see. Wait, let me go. 17?
Certainly hits.
Way.
Beautiful big pink explosion comes in, hits it in the rear. It kind of like yelps up forwards and goes to look around, but its boss rears its head back towards Kate.
Chat, that's it.
No bonus actions. Caden
We
is
love
up.
warlocks.
Let's go!
Caden is up.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it in the face.
Do that. Looks ready to hit you, so it's only
Strategy.
appropriate.
Perfect. Please, God, yes.
Nice.
22.
Yeah, you see this thing actually has quite a strong guard. It looks like it's going to be difficult to hit, but goes to block and you
7 damage.
hit it in the stomach. Perfect. Oh, that is big damage on it. It seems to be very cocky. You're not going to hit it, and then it gets winded. Ah, fuck. It says in common after speaking only goblin.
That bit from fucking Smiling Friends, like, do it again, I'm gonna punch you in the throat, I swear to God. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit him again.
Okay, perfect.
Oh no, that was on a nat 20, and it rolled away.
Kind of like
7 out of 7.
it spits up some blood and then locks in and slaps away your second one with the side of its machete. Looks at you and goes, "Oh,
I
you're
used to
pretty
play
tough."
Punchy Punchy before.
What? Punchy Punchy.
Punchy Punchy.
I think I have a cousin named that.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know whether to, like, apologize or...
No, he's still alive.
Oh, okay, cool.
Not like you. Just ready to swing.
Oh
Turn
shit, he's
initiative.
good! He's good!
A familiar face appears as the window cracks open again.
Damn it.
There's no way.
He
Appearing
survived that.
with this really fucked up cat in hand. Frozen. You hear this as this strange cat appears and lands in the ground. Seemingly not really like part of its party at all. It's like, I found this thing outside. Does anyone want to ask any questions? No?
Yes.
Okay. My next attack is going to be... Flips open his book. Looks across, looks around the table. Kind of like looks around who can fight. It is going to point at Malchior, but it needs to get a little closer. And Malchior, you need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, wisdom save. Only 11.
It looks at you and it like kisses its wand, and then it's like its mouth seems to go with this pink energy, and it goes, "You don't deserve to go to this school." And you take 5 psychic damage.
Ooh, well. Once per turn, I have magical absorption.
Oh shit.
So once per turn, when I take damage from a spell or magical effect, I can reduce the damage taken by 1d4.
Oh, very good.
Dude.
And this is similar to the effects of I forget the name of the spell, the bard one, the cantrip. So you have disadvantage on your next attack roll, but before the end of its next turn.
Fair enough.
Like Vicious Mockery.
Yes, vicious mockery, exactly.
Cool.
It ends its turn there. This cat, you notice, is just like got like a, it looks like a femur or something that's just chewing at it. This fucked up cat with huge teeth. It's not really joining the battle.
Delightful.
Yep. Kate, you're up next.
Okay. For the first time since she got here, actually, Kite gets quiet, and I'm gonna grab the like rat thing's ears, and I'm gonna start whispering at it, and
Okay.
the words start like layering over each other, and it's quite spooky. And I cast Dissonant Whispers. Oh, please cast properly. Okay.
Ooh, that's
So you're gonna have to
okay.
make a DC 14 Wiz save.
Ooh, I don't think a warg has got very good wisdom. It's got +0, damn. That is an 11.
Takes an amount of damage,
Damn, this thing is near dead.
and he must
Oh,
move
shit.
away from me in the safest route possible, which is kind of awkward for him because the dog is there.
Yeah, it looks around, and this guy is like, it's suddenly very calm almost, even though it just took this huge amount of damage. You can see rippling through it. And the boss is like, go this way, and it's just kind of like looks around very studiously. Like, where should I go? And it has to move its full movement, is it?
As far away from you as I can.
Okay, well that is quite a distance actually. It is going to go and cower at the door, dragging the goblin with it, who is just like, no, let me, and does not want to be brought along for the ride. It cowers at the door and just kind of sits there, like shakes off at the end of its at the end of the turn and kind of doesn't know why it's there. Successfully, it is almost dead.
And then I use my movement like this.
Okay. And at the end of your turn, the jackal runs up to you. Looks at you. Just kind of looks at you
Hello?
blankly. Just kind of goes, whoa. It's kind of
Speed.
confused at you. It's kind of confused at its whole situation. It's like, why am I here?
Your purpose is to go get that guy.
And I point at the warg, is it? The big rat thing?
Okay, roll me an animal handling check.
Better, 18.
It looks over and it's like, it doesn't fully understand what you're saying, but it sees like a little blood trail from where you've had it run, and it sniffs it, and you point it, and it goes, ooh. And it moves, without much movement left, it moves like to here, heading in the direction of the warg. It seems like it's now hostile towards it. Before it was just kind of confused, where the fuck am I?
Progress.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I could do anything else.
The warg, now not realizing why it's there, will try and run back to continue its fight. And it is able to make it quite far, but as it moves to here, the jackal is going to take an opportunity attack at it. It's kind of like not thinking about its positioning because this jackal was not part of the fight. It only has a +1 to this. Okay, the
That's
jackal
what
has
it
got a
means.
nat 20. this fucking random
Wow.
dog that has appeared. It can do
This is what we love to hear.
a 1d4 minus 1. So,
Okay.
2d4
Well,
minus
2d4.
1.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay.
So we're talking like a
Two.
maximum of like 6
It
damage.
does free damage to this creature. I'll tell you for free, it is on 1 HP.
Wow.
The jackal bites it and just bites its ankle, and it like skids on its knee and like burns itself on the ground. The jackal
I'm
looks very
actually
proud
feeling
at
quite
you.
lucky today.
Looks quite proud at you.
Good job.
It does continue its attack, but it did get quite chunked out. And it's going to do a bite on you as well. 50?
It beats.
No.
No,
I'm on your
no,
side,
so
guys.
fine. I
Just
signed
in
up
case
for
you
this.
forget, I say this every time. You take 5 damage.
That's exactly enough for me.
Wow.
See, with a loud jingle, your jester hits the floor.
I love level 1. At least everyone is aware of it.
Your jester hits the floor with a loud jingle. The jackal looks pissed. For some reason, it's not quite sure why. It seems to like you, it doesn't know why. Caden, this goblin that has decided you are its foe, is going to continue swiping. This one seems quite strong.
Wiper no swiping.
It's going to make 2 attacks. That is a 12
Does not hit.
and a nat 20.
Unfortunately,
That's a
doesn't.
24. Yeah, that should hit it.
Yeah, that hits, yeah.
You're supposed to say no! Your mask is slipping.
I might be dead.
That is 4 damage. It's quite a bad crit.
Ooh.
Roll 2 ones.
Yeah, I'm done.
Wow.
Damn.
First session TPK. Let's go.
And it starts moving its movement up to Seraphina. Yeah.
Yeah.
It ends its turn, and Torlock, you're next.
Awesome. Okay. So from where I am, is the rat? Oh, the rat's still the rat's a little bit out of my range. Okay, seeing someone go down as well, I want to try and do a use my mirthful leap to just jump down these stairs if I can.
Okay.
Down to like here.
Okay,
So
yes.
mirthful leap allows me to like roll a d8 and add it to the distance that I jump. But do you want to like?
Oh, I think
Does
you'd be
it
able
be
to
like
make
a
it to the
roll?
bottom of that without much issue.
Okay, cool.
And have your movement from there.
Okay. So is that did I use any of my movement doing that?
I'd say you only used like 5 feet because you're at the edge already.
Cool. Okay, I will first take a shot at big rat man. Big rat man MD.
Yeah, it looks pretty low.
It's a natural one. That's
Oh.
on 3 dice again, not using that again.
No, that is fucked up. Wrong.
So I kind of like,
That
I
dice
land
does
down
rest.
there and kind of like twist my hoof a little bit just as I shoot. The shot just goes way wide. I kind of like steady myself, look around, make sure no one noticed. And then I will start moving down. So he's 5 feet, so I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. Can't do anything yet, but I'm here to help.
Okay.
So,
Seraphina, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
You saw that boy twist his ankle in a kind of embarrassing fashion.
Oh.
He's run away, so it's kind of a little
Yeah.
late to comment, but you did see it.
I
For the
remember.
record. Okay, next up is some of the smaller goblins. One hops off its warg, using 10 feet of movement, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it's going to start fighting Melchior. It runs up and looks over at its dead comrade that is like burned half burned to death, and is going to attack with scimitar. Oh my god, good rolls. That is a 16.
That definitely hits.
Fuck. Damn, okay. 16. That is a 7 damage.
Oof. I am still alive, but
oh,
not by
nice.
much.
Nice. It looks at you and it's like, it just starts screaming at you in gibberish and goblin. And the other is dead. So it is now Melchior's turn.
To look up at this one, I was having a really strange dream, and points the wand in its face and casts poison spray.
Second before it makes contact, it goes, "What about?" And then poison starts to come out. Oh shit! Roll it down.
This
holy shit.
is that coming through?
It hasn't for me.
It
Oh.
is. Is it not coming through? 9 damage.
It says, "What about?" and then describe to me how he instantly dies after uttering these words.
Oh. Is it still alive or dead?
No, it's dead. Just gets poisoned, falls on its back. You're just barely woken up. You've got 2 goblin corpses surrounding you. One poisoned to death, one burnt to death.
He's going to finally get up out of bed and walk over.
Or
Just looking at the rat, just again uses both. I only get 2 uses of this a day, so now's the time. He's going to use the second bonus action to do his Sacred Flame. So Dex save, please.
dex save +1. That is a 12,
So it's a fail.
and it's on 1 HP, so it is dead.
Another 6 damage.
Yes, it falls to the ground, dead as well. Kind of nudges against Kate for a second and jingles the bell. It lets out a horrifying roar as it kind of like gurgles its own blood and falls over dead.
He's going to look over to the others and just like hold his arms out like, what are you doing?
You know that one kid in the group project who does all the work.
Yeah, you can see this trail of bodies behind Melchior.
And then
Did he
at
kill
least the
Kate
place
too?
to heal in the next round.
Okay, yep.
He's going after the dog next time.
Seraphina, you're up next.
Okay. So, because he's right next to me, if I use a range attack, it's disadvantage, right?
Oh, I believe so for spells, right?
All right. Yeah, I think so for like ranged attacks. So I will pull out. She's gonna pull out a whole ass dagger,
Oh shit.
and she's freaking the hell out. And she goes, ah!
It
And
looks
she's
kind of
just
taken
gonna,
aback.
She's just gonna stab him in the neck. 23.
Oh shit, it works. It like uses its reaction to try and block, but it's not enough to get out of the way. It like it chuckles and it's like one of you hasn't faced battle in its life, and then the blade slips past and goes into its neck, and it's like yeah, and it says whatever the equivalent of fuck is in Goblin.
Oh shit! I did not move.
Yeah, I moved you on accident. It says Gabba,
What the hell?
which you've now learned is fucking Goblin. Okay.
I think if I take a single opportunity, I feel like if I try move, if I take a single opportunity attack, I'm dead. So I guess she's gotta stand there, holding her dagger like a crazy person.
Yeah, it's really shaking in your hand. Okay, and
That's me.
Caden's down, so he will. Oh, wait, is Caden down?
Yeah.
Yes, roll me a death save.
Oh, here we go.
I can't remember how to do these on here.
You can just roll a d20 if you want.
$17.
Nice. Caden's unconscious, but not looking too bad. And the wizard will look out. Looking between the two targets that it sees in its range. He goes, I think I would kill the one that just killed fucking 4 people since I last looked. 1, 2, counts the 2 goblins, looks at the warg. 3, looks at the tiefling in the 4. 4! Please make me a charisma save. Let's see. That will be a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, is that to me?
Yes, the Malkier, sorry.
Wisdom save.
Oh, barely makes it as it tries to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter! And it makes contact with you, this like beam, but you shrug it off pretty easily. Ah! Going to hide under the table now. With a 7, you all can see it underneath a chair.
See its legs kicking out.
I cast Passive Out Trace. That's the end of its turn.
I cast Pass with Trace. Oh shit.
Oh shit! I forgot to exclude the trace. Kate, roll me a death saving throw.
Yes, sir.
Kate,
Wait, did I roll it to GM?
you did. Kate, you get a nat 20 and stand up
Oh shit.
Nice.
on 1 HP.
The bells! The bells! The ringing of the bells!
Ah,
Pay
they were
attention.
playing
The
that.
bells toll, but not for me.
You hear you hear funeral bells, and it just reminds you of what you live for, and you spring back up to your feet. This jackal looks like it's seen a superhero. This random jackal.
All right, we're back to business. Can I see this guy on the table?
Yeah,
Or
everyone
under,
can see
rather.
this guy under the table.
Am I aware that this guy has not made anyone laugh yet?
I think he gives those vibes regardless.
All right. Listen, I've heard a lot of attempts tonight, and listen, you're not a class act, buddy. Get out from under the chair, and I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay, nice to make a wisdom save. Looks around and is like, who could that be for? Make me a charisma saving throw, please. It like
Me?
looks at make me a charisma saving throw, please. As it looks around every other chair and is like, who could that have been directed at?
We're doing fine.
It goes to give you the same like little kissy face, and it just does not work. And it's going to use its reaction to completely dodge the attack, which I promise it can do without rolling anything,
Okay.
and regain 6 hit points as it comes back to full HP.
This guy's awesome.
God damn.
This is the NCDM one, isn't it?
Good thing I found a health
Fucking-
potion under the chair.
What?
I didn't.
I turned to Malcolm. I'm like, you really ought to be careful with your stuff.
I do.
The warg is still dead, so it does not do anything. Shocking.
Don't say it like that, man.
This goblin, big old goblin woman, is going to attack at you, Seraphina. So it licks its scimitar with the blood of Caden, and goes to attack twice.
Hold the dagger up to parry.
That's a 9.
I
and
do.
A 12.
I do again.
Very good. Yeah, it has bonus actions, but it does not need disengage, so it's just going to stay here, threatening you.
Oh, I could disengage.
it can.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it even after someone else. That's its turn, and Torlock, you're up next.
Okay, so I will firstly, seeing the rat is dead, I'm gonna have a look at the little goblin, pink goblin, trying to hide under the table, and bonus action will transfer my hunter's mark over to him. And then I will lean down and put a hand on my monk buddy's shoulder and just say, "Come on, not really good time to sleep." And I will just cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh, very nice.
My innate casting.
The goblin goes, oop.
So that's
transfer.
2d8 in this.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice. 9 points of healing.
Thank you.
Okay, and you're awake and feeling better than ever. Assuming that's
Nice.
HP.
Yeah.
And then I will move just down here a little bit, 25 feet, just over this side of the room.
Okay,
And that is me.
2 goblins are still dead. Melchior, it's your turn.
Seeing that our jester has jumped up themselves, no longer needs, well, probably needs healing, but they're alive, and therefore not in need of healing as far as he's concerned right now. So
Yeah,
he's
for
going
the
to
Muslims.
pivot on his boots and walk down towards here. And he's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself. He is at 1 hit point, so he's not doing too good.
You're like charging up to cast a spell.
He's aura farming.
The wizard looks terrified as you charge this up, and then you point it to yourself and heal yourself, and it goes, whoo! Close.
So I heal back for 9.
Okay, very good.
Point the wand at the wizard hiding under the table, but that's
Shit.
it for me.
Okay. What is it you're doing, sorry? Are you casting something on it?
No, I can't do anything else. He's
Oh,
just
okay.
being a dick.
He
I'm
looks
just waiting
seamed,
at it to be
and
like,
he's very much bracing for an attack. He looks scared. My powerful magic will get me out of this one. Seraphina, you're up again.
Okay. So I stabbed and I parried. So it's time to stab again. Just getting into the rhythm of it now, you know.
It goes to try and
Bit
parry
more
this.
confidence. Still screaming her head off, but you know.
Does not
Womp
hit.
womp.
You are how we say in Goblin. Pagungus. Gives you a thumbs down
kind of
to let you know
hurtful.
it's bad. I'm going to kill you now. Okay, you don't do anything else, I take it?
That's scary. No, obviously not.
Alright, Caden, you're up. Feeling good again.
Okay.
Up on your feet.
Feeling great, man. Feel like I didn't die. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna punch him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
It's very cocky and looks out to you. I killed you.
14?
That hits.
7 damage.
Oh, this thing is almost dead. Last legs. As you hit it in the back of the head, as it's starting to turn, it goes, ah, fuck, I thought I killed you.
I'm gonna
We're about
punch
to do,
it
we're
again.
about, yeah, we're about to do some Jujutsu Kaisen shit on this guy.
The combo.
Oh, we're gonna black flash it. Yes!
Yes, that hits. It's a good kill.
6 damage?
Oh, that kills. Falls down. How do you kill it?
I'm just gonna get it right in, like, the rib cage. Just underneath. Just up.
You hear a crack as the air leaves his lungs in a desperate breath, just goes, and then falls on its face, dead.
Wow, you really are good at hitting things.
Right? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You,
I almost died.
yeah, but you're
I love it
fine.
here.
Oh,
This is great.
good for you, you know?
I feel like this is gonna happen a lot.
Good for you.
Okay, anything else you're doing in your turn?
No.
Okay. The wizard comes out from under the chair.
Oh no.
Surprise! And,
Oh.
Oh my god.
Prepared the whole
Where
time.
did you come from?
ha! You've been surprised. And is...
Gotta make the little guys feel good.
Yeah, is going to point its kiss its staff and point at Melchior. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Rolled off a 7 up.
Oh damn!
Nope.
You take. Oh damn! Oh damn! You take 7 psychic damage.
5.
Good. Good thing you heal. It's like, you're dead. You're dead. Ah. Really expect you to go down, but you don't.
Is that one of the ones that gives disadvantage again, or?
Yes, sorry, it does give you disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Cool.
That's his turn. Kate, you're up next.
I'm simply gonna cast Chill Touch on this guy. I won't
Ooh,
lie. So,
Yeah.
let me make sure this works. Okay.
Okay.
A 12 may not hit.
That does not hit it. Make me a charisma save, please.
Okay. Yay. 13.
You barely pass as this thing blows you a kissy face. It's like, fuck, why isn't anyone falling for this? Oh my god. All my guys are
I
dead.
kind of wince.
All my guys are dead. Yeah, looks pissed as fuck. It dodges the attack on its own for once, not using its special little ability. Ah, right. Is there anything else you're doing in your turn?
No.
Okay.
I've given out my bardic to the people near me.
Okay. The
I'm
goblin
chilling.
boss is dead. Torlock, you're up next.
Is that the wizard guy's dead?
The wizard guy's alive. The one that's Caden and Serpent are fighting is dead.
Thought the wizard was the boss. In that case, I am just going to again kind of perch down a little bit. You know, actually, I'll just move around to like the other side of the bed. Oh, that's not moving. And just kind of like use the bed as a bit of cover and kind of like lean my harp on it a little bit as I shoot at Goblin Wizard.
Okay.
Wizard
Give me a
good. Just make sure
charisma
he's obviously
saving throw,
yeah.
please.
Okay, charisma saving throw.
Blows you a
It's a
kissy
natural
face.
20. There we go. There's the balance.
Fuck! Blows you a kissy face. It feels really rejected. You shrug it off like it's nothing. Tricks are nothing to Fae like you, and you shrug it off pretty easy.
Indeed. Okay. Do I just
Yep.
um?
So anyone
roll-
attempting
roll
to
an
attack it must do this.
Yeah, that's fair.
But once it's passed, you can just do as normal.
Nice. That is a dirty 20 to hit, or a 19
Okay.
even to hit.
Okay.
Okay, and then that will be. 'Cause he is hunter's marked. Oh, very nice. 11 points of damage.
He sees this about to hit him between the eyes, and all of a sudden a hole appears between his eyes and it flies behind him into the ground. He goes, "Phew! Thank God I had that move." As he uses his reversal of fortune reaction to avoid the attack completely.
Oh, that sucks.
Even though it was a very good hit, once per
Yeah.
turn he can just ignore it.
I'm just looking at him. I was like, damn, I thought you'd already done that.
Oh, thank God it was just my turn.
And yeah, I think that's me.
Okay. This thing looks cornered, looks around, stressed as hell. Okay, up next is Melchior again.
Yeah, he's just gonna, with his 1 point, he's gonna shoot a firebolt.
Okay. So make me a
charisma saving throw
throw,
first, or-
please. Yes. Those are your kids, but he looks really exhausted at this point. Oh my God. he just drops his wand. Fuck this.
Lipstick helps. And then just firebolt at it. 15.
That hits. Yeah, you say lipstick helps, he does like have a moment where he like puts his finger in his mouth and he's like, oh. And as he's thinking
And then
that,
10 damage.
he gets hit through the heart. A hole is formed in him, but not in one of his own volition, as he is dead.
Bro really did kill everyone.
The combat is over, and in this moment, there's a strange glitchiness to the room, and you all wake up back in your beds. Fully healed, though. Caden and Kite, you notice that you have still quite a deep cut where you were knocked down with these near lethal blows. And a projection appears in the middle of standing above the brazier, and it seems to be this projection of the principal. And it says, "Oh, good job, everyone. You happened to survive the initial test. What, things are not always as they seem, so I sent some illusory goblins to attack you. And let me see, how many of you died?" And it looks around. "Oh shit! Good job, guys! That was a really, really difficult encounter. I expected some of you to die." And you all hear this loud ding as you look at your student ID, and it goes from C to B. It goes, "Jesus, I can't believe I think everyone but one other, the one with the troll, everyone else had a person that died. So, good job."
Oh.
Well, obviously it was an illusionary battle, so they would have come back to life. But damn! Good job. Well, see you all in the
Paradox.
morning. And he disappears with a clap. You're all still awake, but looking around, confused.
Go team.
Turlock's in a hot sweat and just shouting at where the illusion was, just like, "What the hell's wrong with you people?
I'm gonna go up
Shit's
to him.
fucked."
Is your ankle okay? I saw you twist it earlier.
What?
Painful.
Oh no, it was probably part of the test, part of the illusion. I'm fine. That's just sorry. Caught me off guard. I'm not really used to being awoken like that.
But I thought the Archfey are all about illusions and stuff.
Yeah, well, it depends which archfey you're talking about. It's what day is it?
Cantarl Archfey with a brush.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, it's the wrong day for illusions. It's not illusion day. So I wasn't expecting illusions today.
Oh, is it on the schedule on the door?
The schedule must be different here. It's easier to tell when you're back at home, Just, I'm jet lagged from the travel.
Okay.
Yes. This place is weird.
You all notice you wake up in your rooms as you organize them, almost as if this illusionary battlefield was pre-prepared before arriving, and you've now arrived back as things were. There are no goblin corpses. Some of you still remain injured. Caden and Kate, you notice these wounds on you, and the only other difference is that sitting on the table seems to be this weird fucked up cat with big teeth chewing on a human bone. And that's where we'll leave it for this session.
Weird fucked up cat. Hell yeah, that was awesome.
That was really
That'd be
good.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yay.
we did it.
Yay!
We did it,
I feel like it's been
guys.
forever since I last DM'd. Damn.
We survived.
rust
the
off.
Your
college
Melchior.
initiation.
I did it.
This is true.
Clean house.
Yes,
That's so
we-
funny.
Dude, we
We-
accidentally fed into your ego so bad.
Yeah, it's not going great.
We as a team did it equally.
Yeah, I like this way of thinking.
Oh, Jess. What was a section? Was a minute when the second person went down and someone else was talking about being on low health. I was like, oh, I'm at full, but I still feel in danger.
That's level 1, baby.
Yeah.
For my previous campaigns, I've allowed, because most people don't like starting at level 1. Like I did level 1, but if anyone were to die in that, they would the death wouldn't exactly be permanent, but only for level 1 as like a grace period. So I thought of this like an
Okay.
illusionary combat as a way to be like, oh, you guys feel the fear of death, but you come back to life. But like, there would have been
Yeah.
some downsides if any of you actually died. But in level 1, I
Very nice.
very purposely overtuned this encounter. The rest of the combats would be quite sorry.
Nice.
That fucking Nilbog could have wrecked us if he was like incapacitating everyone, because he could he could just hideous laughter people, but this didn't work.
Oh yeah, that would been bad.
Yeah. Is that the goblin from MCDM?
I'm not sure. I've had it in my list of things to run for a while.
Yeah.
Let's see what it's from.
The
From-
token has given me nightmares from other battles against goblins, which had similar tricks and that.
I think you're right. Yeah, but its reaction is just if anyone deals damage to it, it ignores the damage and it regains 1d6 HP, which is.
Oh,
This is
that
bullshit.
sucks.
And if you try
Yeah, I
to attack
was-
it, you must do charisma save, or else it is you're charmed by it, and you must use your
I-
action to praise the Nilbog.
Damn.
So it could
I
have
was,
cut your turn or incapacitated you with Tasha's hideous laughter, but it failed every single time on both of those.
I was very close to critting on that attack, and if I had, I would have tried to add a Hail of Thorns to it as well. So if it had just negated all of that, I might have just killed myself.
That was so sad.
That would have been like yeah, if that had critted and I had added that, it would have been like 46 and 2d10. Goddamn.
Yeah, no, I've just seen this mentioned as like one of the most frustrating monsters, so I just
Yeah.
put it in there for
It's
the,
cool, though.
for the combat that can't kill anyone. It's like it's there.
I mean, goblins are pretty vanilla usually, so I think it's interesting. I like it.
Yeah, like a weird one.
It's good.
So do we level up? Or...
Yes, you level up to level 2.
Yeah.
I don't put you guys for level 1 for anything other than one combat to work.
That will be.
Does this mean I get another spell slot? Let's go,
I can-
Warlock.
So,
I get uncanny metabolism. Nice.
I have a
Good evening.
question.
Good
Yeah.
evening, man.
A question about the order of my abilities, because I'm kind of being screwed by the order that I get things. So, at level 2 as a ranger, I get expertise in a skill that I'm proficient in, right? I would like to take expertise in deception because I'm not very good at lying.
Okay.
I don't get. I get with my subclass at level 3. That's when I get my expertise. That's when I get my proficiency in deception. So I'm not proficient in it yet, which means I can't take expertise in it yet. So
I'll allow you to put your expertise in it, and then like around level 3 you can like swap around for another one.
okay, what I have is so at level 3 it gives me proficiency in like I think like persuasion or deception, but I already
Mhm.
have proficiency in persuasion. So could I maybe just for now like swap the proficiencies, like take proficiency in deception and then take the expertise, and then at level 3 I'll just take back the proficiency in persuasion again?
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Your character's a deceiver, so
Yeah.
100%
that
makes
was-
sense. Yeah.
That was the goal. I kind of like that he starts off shitty at it, and
Yeah.
then
No,
people are
that's
telling
really
him to be
good.
shitty, and he's like, you know what, I gotta get better at this.
Yeah, he got hit with the level
okay.
1 beam and now he shitted it.
Yeah. Cool. I'll do that then. Thank you very much.
Hope everyone enjoyed. I'm going to try and run in 2 weeks' time on the first day. If that's, I'll put in a message to sort it, so don't worry about looking now or anything. But hope everyone enjoyed.
Cool.
And
I did
if
very
you
much.
need
Very fun.
Any
Thank you.
clarification?
Good
anything,
fun.
everyone. All right, I'll see you guys
Awesome.
next time. Thank you all for coming.
Later.
Bye.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thanks for running.
Bye.